towards the peace in the hearts. If it rains down all on us, drown out the noise, and I'll trust the mirror, mirror on the wall. Is it fair to watch me fall, broken up in pieces? Can you see me bleeding? Mirror, mirror, tell me please, if these broken memories are enough to break free. Will it fix us slowly? Each day I'm moving along with what fits best for, taking me forward and back. Yet all I know still leads right through to the start of the end, where the past can't chase us. You should stay for a while, disregard all the miles. If it's you and I, will be okay. Like how it feels drenched in the moonlight, like how it feels under the stars. A step out of bounds with our own plight, a push towards the peace in the hearts. If it rains down all on us, drown out the noise, and I'll trust the mirror, mirror on the wall. Is it fair to watch me fall, broken up in pieces? Can you see me bleeding? Mirror, mirror, tell me please, if these broken memories are enough to break free. Will it fix us slowly? Will it fix us? Mirror, mirror on the wall, is it fair to watch me fall, broken up in pieces? Can you see me bleeding? Mirror, mirror, tell me please, if these broken memories are enough to break free. Will it fix us slowly? Mirror, mirror on the wall, is it fair to watch me fall, broken up in pieces? Can you see me bleeding? Mirror, mirror, tell me please, if these broken memories are enough to break free. Will it fix us slowly? You have habits just like me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, week number 7 for Challenger. It might be weeks. I think is it week 7? It might be week 7. I don't really know. You guys have to tell me. We're just here. We're just having fun, you know, and screwing around. Should be a fun time. We got 4 matches tonight. Lots to do. Lots happening. A lot of beef going on in the Scrim channel. Guys, let's chill out. We're just doing whatever we want. Yeah, Bloodat's behind the camera. It doesn't matter, though. Spalty and I are ready to take on this cast. Ready to have some fun. Should be a blast. The 9th of January, 2026. When will it be 2027 is my question. It'll be a little bit here before that gets going. But our first matchup on the board, Spalty. I didn't reset the scores. God, we're going to go back to us for just a second. Bloomington and Minneapolis, though. The names are correct. Scores are not. So shout out me. But let me get that fixed super quickly. But yeah, first one, Bloomington and Minneapolis. I had an idea of who I thought was going to win. That has been completely nixed since seeing the player that was picked up for the side of the Miracles. They end up dropping somebody named Zoms, and now they have somebody different who they've brought in. That I'm a little scared now because this team might be unbeatable after seeing who they brought in.
Yeah, no. After a little talking,
we did figure out who it was. Yeah, we did figure out who it was. And I didn't know. I didn't know what was going to end up happening with it. I was incorrect as to who. I thought it was a different player because there is different people named that name. I was blatantly incorrect. And now we're going to see Spalty. Does this change your selection as to who you think's going to win?
Without a doubt. I mean, you said it first. This person is very, very, very good. In the past has been in Premier. And it was able to fit on this team. I don't think at that point it'll be close. Like, I think Bloomington's not a bad team. I really don't think so. I think Bloodat is very, very solid as a first rounder in this tier. But I mean, hearing what you said, I don't think it'll be close. Like, Bloodat can't stack up to a former Premier player, you know?
Yeah, I don't want to diss Bloodat, but yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. Bloomington, Minneapolis, our first series. Second series, Winnipeg and Omaha. Then we'll have Burnsville versus Duluth, and Bemidji versus Rochester. Looking at the standings currently for all of these guys, our beautiful website is updated and ready to go. So I'm going to hop over to that. Look at the standings. Challenger currently sitting atop the leaderboard is the Brainerd Victory. And and we'll see what ends up happening for them. Chicago's sitting in second. They're 5-6, but they have 60 points, 35 Major 1 points, Spalty. Obviously, your team, you guys, ended up being currently the number 1 team in the league in Challenger. How do you feel about your season so far? Do you feel like you're playing your best Rocket League, or is it yet to come?
Well, I feel like as season's gone on, we've kind of continued to understand how to play with each other and have just continued to get better. We've been going for a lot more passing plays recently and feel really, really confident in our play styles. We just continue to improve. And that's the good thing about, we've stuck around the whole season. Chicago's stuck around the whole season, and obviously their top 2 team, Rochester's stuck around the whole season, their top 3. It really shows that, having that good draft lottery and being able to play with each other the whole season and kind of get that, a play style down with each other definitely helps.
Yeah, definitely. Here's the key, though. Minneapolis and Bloomington both fighting for that ace spot. Currently a 10-point lead. At the top, you see for Bloomington and Minneapolis. So Bloomington needs this win to start closing that gap if they want to get into 8th. They got the major number 2 to do it, but it's going to be very, very difficult to do that for Challenger. But yeah, currently, I guess we can look at some other things if we want to. But one thing that I want to highlight so far in Challenger, you can actually look at some of the leaders. This is a big one. Minneapolis, currently, if you look at the goals, they're second to last in goals per game in Challenger. That has got to change if they are going to win this series. They bring in somebody who I think is more than capable of scoring goals, but they are going to have their work cut out for them. They're dead last in assists. They are first, though, in goals against. They have a great defense, but you need to score before you play that defense. I think they definitely could do that. 4th in saves per game, but they're 16th in assists. They're dead last in assists, and then the goals goes right into hand in hand with that. So we'll need to see some changes with them. But Spalty, I need your prediction for this series. Who do you think is going to win? On the blue side, the Maulers. On the orange side, the Miracles. Completely backwards here for the colors, but who you got?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be blunt about it. Minneapolis Miracles, I think they will. I'm gonna give Bloomington one game. I think it'll be 3-1, but regardless, Minneapolis I think wins this.
Okay. What do I think? Do I think Minneapolis wins? Yes. Do I think it's going to be super, super close? Yes. But I'm going to go with the Minneapolis Miracles as well. I believe they're going to take this series in probably 5. I'll give it 5 at least. Yeah, so should be a fun one. Our predictions are complete. Spalty, we're going to get into this series. Only a best of 5 as normal on weekdays. So we'll see what ends up happening here for the rest of this series. But should be a fun one indeed. As game number 1 on the cards, Bloomington. We've got Blaudet, Clash DA, and Hero. Cap. Just Hero. Cloudy, Jeffy, and Carlsnuts. Cloudy is the new addition, also known as Thermal in the past. He's played in Premier and Challenger for a good amount of time, been around for quite a long time, so we'll see what ends up happening for them. But so far, living in this orange half, not really what I was expecting. Or is it? Because Minneapolis, they don't score a ton of goals. I don't expect them to score a ton of goals this season, so we'll see if things can change for them. But opening goal scored by Hero. See, we'll punch that one home. Just a simple cut through on that challenge. I think it was Jeffy that flew by the ball. Didn't expect that touch to come out, and that's just a simple goal for Bloomington to score. But Bloomington have been somewhat of a consistent team, Spalty. They're middle of the pack. I think you guys beat them. I'll more than likely have you beat everybody. Are you excited to play this new Minneapolis team?
I am. I think for them at this point, you know, this game has started off definitely not in their favor. But I mean, they have not really played with each other. You know, all it can take sometimes is just one game of figuring out your teammates' rotations or what kind of play style they have, how they like to play. Because I mean, obviously everyone likes to play a little differently. Some people like me love to kind of just sit back and let my teammates be aggressive with the ball and, you know, play like that. But some people definitely, like Juxo, calling out my teammate here. He is so aggressive, and I mean, we work hand in hand together. It works really well. So maybe it's just a matter of that, like figuring out, take a game, figure out how your teammate plays, and definitely get some momentum in the series. But starting out here, they are one down. I mean, plenty of time to make this up, but we are starting to see a little bit of offense out of them so far. You know, turning this around a little bit, but good 50 from Bladet does try to keep this ball in play, but Carl able to get a 50 with Jeffy as well to help out, but Jeffy does get beat by Bladet. Cloudy trying to put one up to the wall and is able to follow up, but yeah, just kind of stalling in the middle here. Not a lot happening so far.
A touch from Bladet outfield, doesn't have a ton of boost. Jeffy has to collect it. Doesn't really do the first job very well, but gets a second chance. Good first touch from Bladet to stick with this. Gonna pass midfield. All 3 octanes for Bloomington. As Hero just picks the top left corner, makes it 2-0, and a little bit of doubt forming in Minneapolis's mind here. But, you know, one of those things of just a rough first challenge by that defender. Neither one even made contact. Either the shot wasn't good enough originally, but committed too much to something that wasn't as threatening. Bloomington's a team that I think could go from 3 octanes to 3 Fenix in the matter of 2 seconds if they wanted to. Jeffy, the key player for Minneapolis, the guy that's going to be setting up his 2 teammates quite a bit. Is that one just going to go in? No, it's off the backboard. A combination of 2 players that almost made something happen off of just hitting the ball into each other. Almost worked out. Carl gonna cut that out, leaves it for Cloudy. Cloudy gonna cut the play off and look for a flick on target. Big save by Hero. And another one on the follow-up. 2 minutes to go, 2 saves back-to-back, and a 2-0 advantage.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a little rough for Minneapolis starting off. A lot of very good quality shots coming from Bloomington so far, and you know, from what I'm seeing, I might have either overestimated Minneapolis or underestimated Bloomington. Could be a little bit of both, but I mean, Bloomington starting off so strong here. 2 goals, have controlled the ball for most of the game. It looks so hard for Minneapolis to make a good play, and a miss from Cloudy leaves Hero kept an open goal. Yeah, I mean, that's a absolutely brutal miss. Cannot be seeing that there, and a good angle from Hero.
Just a simple goal scored. Makes it a 3-0 advantage now. You have to maybe get into your vibing stage of, all right, well, we're probably going to move on to game number 2 and see what changes here, Carl. Big shutdown stop by Clash. Follow from Cloudy is blocked again by Hero, and this is some strong defense from the Maulers. Okay. I think both of them ran out of boost, realized, okay, we are not going to be able to get to this. They just fly by it, and Jumpy just taps it in. Absolutely bizarre finish, but it ends up working out. We'll see what changes here for Bloomington. As now only a 1-goal advantage. Cloudy pop up, gets around Hero, but doesn't get the ball to the midfield. Carl dunks Clash. Hero doesn't have to commit to that. Ends up trusting in his teammates to make the play. Hero to the corner. Jeffy has the clear. Has Carl on the shutdown challenge. As Cloudy once again all over the ball, trying to get some possession, trying to get a shot on net. Really anything at this point, because you need more than 1 goal. So far, it's just panic mode for Bloomington. Can they hang on with only 30 seconds to go?
Yeah, I mean, aside from that one little defensive mistake, Bloomington's been so solid. I mean, they've had so many really tough shots to save on them, and as I'm yapping about their defense, their offense has been so strong too. Such a great shot, but just unfortunately posting, and you know, not like they need it anyways.
Oh!
They might need it, but oh my goodness, another beautiful save. I do not know how they are managing to save some of these, but these saves are what they need to stay in this. I mean, try to take one for the road, but Carl just putting it in anyways. He says, it doesn't matter. Give them a little bit more stats. But oh my goodness, what great defense and offense from Bloomington so far.
Yeah. Gives them the win in game number 1. They put up 4 goals on the board. They didn't need all 4. Instead, it turns into just a simple win for them. We'll see if they try and right some wrongs going into the second game off of just giving up 1 goal. But yeah, just controlling the game throughout the entire way. They didn't really have to sweat too much for really anything. So we'll get to see more of them in just a second. But Hero, a big game number 1, put up a ton of points. Has been putting up a ton of points this season. Has been pretty darn good for them all season long. It's really Bloodout and Clash that have been kind of question marks at some points, especially on this defensive possession. What in the world happened there? Yeah, you can see the frustration from Jeffy, because Jeffy's like, why are they not hitting that? Between both of them, there isn't enough boost for either of them to make that play happen. So we'll see what ends up happening here for this next game. But yeah, I think if you're Minneapolis, you go back to the drawing board and maybe try and score more than 1 goal. But once again, it has not been their fortitude, their forefront. They're when they have won, it has been scoring 1 goal and playing defense. Well, if you're giving up 4, you can't rely on that. Got to get on the board more than once. There's collection in the corner, shut down by Blodat. Good challenge from Clash DA, but again, just nothing gained here for Bloomington off the start.
Yeah, I mean, looking... Oh my goodness, another shot has just found its way in the net. I don't know how Clash puts that through absolutely everybody, but not a great clear from Carl. Jeffy just can't read that. But as I was going to say, I mean, if you're looking from an offensive standpoint as Minneapolis, you see that Hero was absolutely everywhere on defense. He had 5 saves. I mean, that is way too much to be given the other team there. Definitely could use maybe some demos. Maybe try to look to demo Hero, take him out of the game so their defense can crumble a little bit. But even then, I mean, their offense just seems so rough here. 2 people up, Cloudy not quite reading that, and Jeffy also not. I just don't know what's going on with this team right now. They just seem so all over the place and rough in so many spots, and 2 goals already in 30 seconds. Definitely need to recover from that.
Sometimes it does take a week to get some offense going, but I mean, you never know. You do get 1 back here, but sometimes, yeah, it does take some time to get going with each other and get the wheels rolling. And maybe that's what they needed. See what ends up happening here for the latter half of this game. Now only down by 1, but again, living in this orange half. It's kind of been the theme so far. It's Jeffy to the backboard. A follow-up from Blodat, just going to shut that down and again force Minneapolis to work through the entire half of the field rather than just giving them only 1 half. Big clear from both defenders. As Carl into the corner, trying to follow up, steals the corner boost. Clash, though, has that one cut out. And here we go up the field for Bloomington. They can't get past the first defender. They do get past the second. They do get the open net. And again, it's the 3rd goal on the board. And Minneapolis, player they dropped was known to be a defensive 3rd man. Maybe are they missing that right now?
Yeah, it definitely could be a change in how this team plays. Went from defensive to maybe trying to specialize a little bit in offense, but like just cannot figure either out right now, and just a little bit inconsistent from all players right now. A few misses, a few misplays happening, but shot from Blodat goes a little wide. Hero does try to capitalize on that 50, but cannot quite, but Clash able to put a shot on net, almost placed that really well, and Cloudy having to scramble on 0 boost does get a touch, but this blue team just keeping it in play the whole time. I mean, you've rarely seen it leave this orange field so far this game, and the one time they do, though, they have a chance for a shot here. Cloudy trying to get a double. Jeffy able to put it on net, but Carl alone here with 0. Needs to waste time for his team to get back. Does get demoed, but looks like Cloudy is going to get one really good 50 on net. And absolutely nobody back. I mean, they're still in this game, all things said.
Yeah, 2:42 still left to go. A lot of time. Maybe get something, but I'll just say Geo. I didn't even realize that. Apologies to him, but Ash with one more touch. Trying to stick with this. Bloodat gonna collect that ball and go to the midfield, but doesn't end up getting anything out of it. Hero gonna take his time. Try to get around Cloudy. Carl on the shot, but doesn't get anything on it. Geo's gonna keep pressure on, and you wonder where the third goal from Minneapolis is gonna come from. Maybe it's Geo. That one's gonna be off target, followed by Cloudy open net. That's much better from them on offense. Just making the plays that go to a teammate rather than just giveaways. I mean, that's beautiful 1-2 punch.
Yep, they're starting to look a little more comfortable here, but that being said, you know, they are not looking as consistent as Bloomington so far. So I feel like this team has a pretty high ceiling. They just need to be consistent. They need to figure out what they're doing with each other as a team. But so far, definitely a lot better looking from them. Game is tied up, minute 48 on the clock. Carl on 0, just trying to get a 50 for his team. Is able to get one to Cloudy. Bloodat, though, does cut this one off, and a really great quick follow from Hero. But nobody able to capitalize on that big beat. And Clash getting bumped, leaving Hero on defense, but Clash is able to get a good touch. Jeffy in the corner. Does get beat out by Hero, playing that backboard. I always say backboard is such a great defensive position to be. Able to save a lot from there, and so far this Bloomington team has done that quite well.
Good demo from Clash, just playing offense here in the orange half. We cut out by Geo. Cloudy to the backboard. Hero cannot get that one on target. Clash off the backboard again. Just keeping pressure. Carl flicks by 1. Carl trying to get around 2, but Hero doesn't bite on the challenge. Ends up just waiting for a 50. Geo will meet him, but Clash on the collection, trying to get around that last man. It's Bloodat, but doesn't bounce quite as well. Cloudy towards the net. Flying in is Hero, trying to keep the pressure. Geo backflips. Clash should have that. It's an open net to Hero. And that is, yeah, that is a rough goal to give up in the stage of this series.
Yeah, no, I cannot. I mean, we're tied with 30 seconds left, and just a backflip is so rough to see. And, you know, going down this game, if we lose this, all of a sudden, you're looking to have to reverse sweep, which not ideal for a lot of teams. Not good for the mental. It's very tough to win 3 in a row, especially on as solid and consistent of a team as Bloomington has been this season. And another miss almost leaves an opportunity, but Carl on 0 boost was able to get there. But even so, I mean,
whoa,
it's just constantly they're on defense this last 10 seconds, and it looks so rough for them. I don't think they can turn this ball around and get it in the other half, but ball is still up. Bloodat leaving it for Geo. Geo is able to get a flick past one, but barely touched out to the corner here.
Oh.
Geo does have enough boost to make a play, and a big demo comes out. Shot from Geo is able to bring them exactly what they need. Oh my goodness.
He took one look at it, didn't get the first look. His teammate gets demoed. You look, okay, well, it's probably going to be the game over. Well, has enough boost to get the second look. Nobody from Bloomington challenges in time, gives him way too much space. and he's a player in this league that will make you pay if you give him too many opportunities, and well, took advantage of every single one of them. As Carl will be dunked by Hero. Geo does go missing. A good go from Cloudy, but cut out again by Blaudat. Blaudat to the midfield. Hope there from Cloudy. Geo. We'll look to pressure on this. Looks to bump Blaudat, but Blaudat just side flips and dodges out of the way. Instead, that 50-50 is going to be a little awkward here. Carl has enough boost. Does get up to it and knock it away. Blaudat, though, with double. Geo is so awkward. It's cleared out of the way by Cloudy, but somehow Minneapolis don't give up one. As Hero skies to the midfield. Blaudat is there. That one's going to be pounded and in. Oh, man.
Oh, you hate to see it. The ball, I don't think... Oh, it wasn't... I don't know if that was in or not, but Carl thought it was in. It was very, very fast, hard to react to, and probably just tried to put it into the safety of his corner, but oh man, such an unfortunate redirect. Now they are fighting for a reverse sweep here, although they did look a lot better that game, especially after that first half.
No idea what ended up happening there. I mean, the opening goal just was kind of weird too, you know, it's a little awkward of a play, but no clue what ended up happening on that last goal. Have to think that things have to change for the Miracles here. Down 2-0, you're looking for a reverse sweep. I mean, you got a 0-second goal to stay in the game. You don't do anything with it. Now, put all your eggs in that basket, and nothing comes out of it. As, you know, what has to change to this team? Well, you got to start scoring more goals and not giving up as many. Giving up 4 goals a game is not going to be a good combination to get any wins. So if you're Minneapolis, I think that's just where your focus has to be is, you know, how can we dumb down our defensive half so we aren't giving up those simple goals?
Yep, and I mean, there are a lot of times I feel like I'm seeing Minneapolis on just low boost or 0 boost on defense. Definitely could be a matter of trying to steal more boost from the other team or just conserving it better, but oh my goodness, a shot from Blaudat completely beats out. I believe that was, yeah, Jeffy. Yeah, Carl just not quite reading the play very well and having to leave it for his last back, and yeah, not looking good, but to be fair, one little mistake, they do have the entire match to play here.
Whoa!
Another mistake, though, as Carl misses, and Blaudat with an absolutely beautiful angle. Holy moly, Blaudat is feeling it right now.
Gets up there, high, drops it down. That's at the crossbar, but sneaks its way through. Simple goal. See if Geo and Cloudy can get something going. On the back line here, Carl will be bumped immediately off of the challenge. Blaudat, yeah, definitely feeling it. Looking for one more touch. Carl off the backboard. Does get one more. Does get a bump on Carl, but Cloudy's follow-up is immediately blocked by Blaudat, and just kind of got awkward there as Geo again challenged by Clash. Carl has the clear, but doesn't get enough on it. Blaudat maybe around that defender in Cloudy, and it's off of the bounce and off of Carl's car and into his own net. It's just a recipe for disaster for Minneapolis at the current moment.
Oh my goodness, another mistake. It's so tough to see a team like this that could be so good just struggling so much. And I mean, again, it is their first time, these three playing together, but that's just, I don't know. It's not looking too good so far. But yeah, they definitely need to make something happen here. They have 4 minutes to make something happen, but then again, they've been scored on 3 times in 1 minute. So, like you said, it's easier said than done, but just a stronger offense, stronger defense. I mean, it's less mistakes.
Oh, the fake.
We'll definitely win them this game, but a fake comes out, and oh no. It is, yeah, it's looking even more rough as time goes on here.
Yeah, you and I picked them, and I don't know how confident I'm feeling about that pick anymore. Oh boy. Rough,
yeah,
rough indeed. I mean, we wanted it to happen, but this might be GG's.
Yeah, this might be my first. I'm pretty sure I've been correct every single time I have guessed a team on stream, and this might be my first one that is wrong by quite a large margin. But yeah, well, we'll see what happens in these next 3 minutes.
You know, it's one of those things of like, you can give it your all, but sometimes it's just, you know, you aren't meant to win, right? See what happens for the latter half of this game. As 4 goals, 306. It isn't impossible, but my goodness, do they have to make some magic happen? And going back to your half is not really the recipe to do that. As Cloudy will give him some help. Gio playing in the midfield, waiting, but Blotted again just has the challenge shut down, and nothing really comes of it. Once again, Blotted and Clash all over the ball, just living on it. Clash with 100 boost. Ends up just giving that touch away to Cloudy, but Cloudy isn't really, just awkward, isn't really able to do anything with it. Ends up just working with what you got, right? That one's going to go midfield, but again, nothing there.
Man, they had one opportunity there to get a goal and maybe get back in this game, but don't really know where that second was. And, you know, in a position like this, you're down 4-0, half the game is gone. You can't really play super defensive. You have to be there for any offensive opportunity. You know, if you get scored on again, then at least you tried. But, like, you need to be there for those opportunities. And as I'm speaking, there is an opportunity here. Jeffy with a double tap, but oh my goodness, he just barely misses. Another opportunity lost. And time just keeps ticking down, looking more and more impossible to make this comeback. But Carl is able to get a beat out in the corner on 0, though. I feel like he's been on 0 this whole game. But a good bump does come out. 2 bumps. Oh my goodness, and another opportunity just completely gone. And it's in their net as well. Oh my gosh.
How in the world is that not a goal? You have to think, what more does this team have to do in order to score a goal? And it just seems like they do not have the recipe to do it at this moment. The kitchen's completely closed. Cloudy looking for maybe one on the reset. Can't get the follow-up. Gio's able to help him off the backboard. Gets the bump on Blah. It's an open net. Thank you very much. A minute 15 to go. Up by 4 goals is Bloomington. I just don't see them losing this lead.
Yeah, it's a little late for that goal there. Definitely needed that a little earlier. Yeah, 4 goals is hard to come back from. It's not entirely impossible, but just can't get your hopes up too much. And shot on net here, Cloudy able to put over to Carl. Good position from Carl here, maybe looking to pass the ball, looking to bump instead, but not connecting as Cloudy trying to put it back corner. Good beat here, but Hero gets a free ball, does not shoot it, but does put it backward, making it a little awkward. And 45 seconds left. They do have a little bit of offensive pressure, but it is just not enough. It's not quick enough to make anything happen here.
See how life changes for this Minneapolis team after this series. Obviously going to lose it in a sweep. Fresh off of the move in the trade window. Well, was it the right move so far? Hasn't yielded any results. I mean, you're losing to a team that I'm pretty sure they played before and have beat. I don't remember, though, if this is the first meeting between these two teams, but rough indeed to start off your campaign of 2026. That is ball game, and that is it. I mean, Bloomington? What a heck of a game by them.
Yeah, they looked very, very strong. They looked comfortable the entire series. Maybe 1 or 2 little mistakes here and there, but I mean, otherwise they were just in control. They really controlled every single game there, and it paid off for them. I definitely easy 3-0 for them. and does that put them? No, because they were 10 points below. That puts them slightly below 8th place still, but I do not doubt they could make it back in 8th place at some point for the rest of the season.
Yeah, what will change for them? Not sure, but I mean, just looking at the end of this game, just tough. It was tough sledding the entire time. It felt like Minneapolis did everything they could to score a goal and just could not get it to go in their favor. How do they move on from this? Well, I think they'll take it on the chin and probably just look at their next series, because there's only the first series of the night, so they are still got a lot to do. But yeah, I mean, simple 5-1 game, and it's one of those things of like, I don't know what else they could have changed as far as where did they start gaining some momentum? Where do they start getting to the point of scoring some goals? It just felt like they never had momentum in that series. They gave it their best look, but didn't get anything out of it, and especially that last game, that there was this, I mean, you go from completely should have scoring a goal to not scoring a goal at all, and then it's just in your net. It's just like you have all of the confidence building up to the moment of you're supposed to score a goal and then you don't score a goal. What are you supposed to do? Giving it your best shot, right? Doing whatever you can, but sometimes it isn't the winning recipe. That was the case, at least for me, in my eyes.
Yeah, I would agree. They definitely will need to get some scrims together. A little too many mistakes and panicking going on, but like I said, I mean, they're still in 8th. They are in a position where, given a week's time, doing a little bit of scrimming, playing together, maybe a little bit of ranked,
maybe they can get
together.
Out of 8th,
yeah. I mean, maybe they can figure out what they're trying to do and be in a position to make land, because ultimately, that's all that really matters, right? Is if you're in that top 8, it kind of matters where, but like for the most part, as long as you make land.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. So, see what changes for them. But yeah, just our first series of the day, completely won by Bloomington in a sweep. Next up, you get the Winnipeg Atlas taking on the Omaha Buffalo, and brand new Atlas roster. Just picked up a premier player, moving down into Challenger, and see what ends up happening for that. But they have got their work cut out for them. I gotta make sure that the match is correct. That's now that I think about it. I don't remember if this was the one that was swapped off stream, but I don't believe it was. It doesn't look like it. Looking at the rescheduled channel super quickly. Apologies. Yes, yeah, that was it. Okay. So yeah. They're taking on the Omaha Buffalo, who are currently 5th in the league at 7-4. But yeah, Spalty, appreciate the time as always. Yeah. We gotta get to break. That's all I gotta say.
Yep.
It's next series is going to be another interesting one. A team coming off of the trade window. We'll kind of see how things fare out for them, but yeah. We'll see what happens. Nothing else to say from me. We'll catch you guys in just a couple of minutes after the break.
Yep.
understand how you do this to me. You've been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead. I didn't know I was a casualty until you stopped my heart and you made me see I need love. I need love. I think I need to confess. Saw you in that red dress. I can't seem to understand how you got all that finesse. Still been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead. I didn't know I was a casualty until you stopped my heart and you made me see I need love. I need love.
Get it? Because we're
Okay.
all right. Welcome
Okay.
back, ladies and gentlemen. Week number 7. 7. It's week 7. That's Cooper. That's me. I pointed at you actually when I said that's me. That's
yes,
me.
you kind of did.
This is
It's
Cooper.
okay though.
That's just how it works. But yeah, week number 7, our second match of the night. Omaha and Winnipeg. Now, here's the stakes at hand. Winnipeg, brand new team. They bring in a premier player who does fit salary, hops on their roster, and is now going to play in their roster. Omaha, on the other hand, they so far sitting pretty good on the season. Kind of went through an early mid-trade window number 1 roster move. Basically redid their entire roster. Came out of it with a team that is now top 5 in the league and 7-4 on the season and has 50 points. On the other side, Coop, Winnipeg in 11th place, 6-6. They're trying to fight into that top 8.
Yeah, I mean, this team has completely switched since the start of the season. I started out on the Winnipeg roster as the Rising Star, or I guess one of the Rising Star players. And in that first trade window, the team kind of just completely disintegrated. And since that happening, though, they've been on kind of what I would consider a hot streak.
What did you
Just
do
looking
to
at the
them?
brag. I don't know, man. Dude, you don't even want to know.
I'm getting you off track. All right, continue.
This is such a Stewie.
That's my
cast,
goal.
but
It's my goal
I
of the
know.
day is to get you off track.
It's just what we do. But well, I mean, I would consider them to be on a hot streak. I think they dropped their last week's game, but prior to that, they won 2 or 3 in a row, and I know they're hungry. Really, in my opinion, Stewie, the main factor between these two teams is major points. Like looking at the scoreboard, it's really just that. They're plus 1 or 2 games, but they're really, really similar teams in the standings overall if you take out the major. But having said that, the team that played, well, I won't say poorly, but not what they wanted to do in the major is no longer that team. So I'm expecting we'll see a pretty good series here.
Okay, we're getting to about that time of where people are crawling into the lobby. They're working their way into it. We have to make our predictions for the series now. Me and Spalty in the last one. We don't talk about it. Was really, really bad. We both picked Minneapolis to win. They completely backfired on us. Do I want to make the same mistake again? I would love to. I would love to make the same mistake again, but I'm not going to. I'm actually going to do something here. With the Wolf Edition, I think B, if they had kept B on the roster, this team would obviously be even better. But, Coop, I have to say, I think I'm going to go with the Winnipeg Atlas. Even as the 11 seed, 6-6, they have a brand new team, somewhat. You're bringing in a premier level player, somebody who's very, very good at the game. I think it's going to completely change this team. I'm going to go with the Atlas.
See, I was going to go Atlas as well, but I feel like I have to play the devil's advocate with you. So I'm going to say
keeping me
Omaha
on track.
just to go against you. Yes.
Yes, I expected that, to be honest. You're just betting against me because you want
I am. I really am.
I'll put $5 on the game. I'm not even kidding. I'd do it. I'd do
I'm
it.
gonna say Omaha I'm gonna say Omaha in 4.
You're
And
saying
I
in 4?
honestly, I am. Omaha in 4.
Huh. Do I want to be stupid or do I want to be me? Because it's the same question.
That's gonna, yeah.
I'm going to say Winnipeg in 4. Heck, I'd even say Winnipeg in 3. I'd give them
Really?
that. We're just waiting on, I think, a couple players from, I believe, the Atlas to hop in. They were in here for a second.
Yeah.
Now we're just waiting on where they're at. Maybe Baku. Or no, Baku's in here. Just Wolf. Maybe a PC. Excuse me, a PC
But for those of you
restart?
watching, yes, we do have Nate and Mate It's Nate in the same lobby. So try not to get confused, because I will.
I might lose my mind trying to cast these two. But yeah, we'll see what ends up happening. But Wolf on the bottom of your screen, I think that is Baku. Baku, I love that poster. Red Dead Redemption 2. It's a good one.
It is a clean poster.
Got a lot
I need
of
to get
posters
stuff from my wall.
Yeah,
My walls are
I just got. Oh, here, Coop. I just got a disc
What?
plate. Hold on.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna see this. I'll be honest.
I'm sharing my screen so you can see it through that. But look.
Oh,
Look at W Brother. This is what my brother got me for Christmas.
Oh, it's what that is sick.
Yeah,
actually.
it
Whoa.
has there's like a metal film on it right now there's like a plastic film that I haven't
Like
taken
a
off because I gotta
Steel
hang it
thing,
on the wall. But yeah, dead ass. This is
That is
absolutely
that's a
beautiful.
W trash moment.
And the way that it's made too is like this, like part of it is raised, so it's like it bounces off the picture.
Oh,
Absolutely
That is
beautiful.
pretty sick.
It's absolutely beautiful. But yeah,
now we're completely sidetracked.
we're completely sidetracked. But we got to entertain ourselves somehow.
We do.
Wolf is in here. So yeah, our predictions are in. Coop, ready to get this one underway. The music is really loud in my ears right now. That's why I'm so loud. But yeah, game number 1. Good luck to everyone on the field. We'll do our best to differentiate between It's Nate and Nate. Maybe we just call one of them Mate.
Mate
and one of them Nate. That's probably our best bet. But Winnipeg and Omaha, somewhat brand new Winnipeg roster. Baku sticking with the team, as is Nate. They bring in Wolf. I did really like what I saw from B in the series that I did get to see of them on stream. I'm a little disappointed that they are not sticking with B on the roster, considering that B it was the high pick, so I guess it's a little bit more difficult to say, hey, we want to keep we want to keep him on the roster, but sometimes it's just it's difficult and you just can't. This beautiful fake shutdown by Wolf. Let's try and get around the last defender, but doesn't end up working through it. Ball gonna be punted by Pace right at Nate, but I'm gonna collect that one. Fena should be shut down by Nate. It is going to punt to the corner. Not really a lot of boost here for either team, but especially for Winnipeg. I got nothing to work with here. Pace looking for a double. Lines it up. A big block from Wolf, and that's one thing that I think we'll see a lot throughout this season. Wolf is I wouldn't call him a very defensive player, but somebody who does do a very good job of shutting down plays. So we'll see if that continues here for Winnipeg.
Yeah, I do like the overall the offense that Omaha is able to generate early in this game. When you're starting off a series, really what you want to do is just assert your dominance, right? I don't care if you're good on the defensive end, we're just going to cram it down. But having said that, the Winnipeg roster now is really up in their offensive game here as Wolf tries to go for a little corner read. Awkward here on the Winnipeg half, but is able to clear it out. Pace now. Now Nate off the wall, Pace free jumps it, gets it mid. Is anybody there? Fena up as well, playing a little bit of wall ball here for the Omaha roster. Mate catching it on his own backboard. Fantastic control. Clearing it out. Intercepted here by Winnipeg early. Shot on target, but it is sent back out by Pace. Fena popping it off the wall. Little 50. Mate, it's Nate. Going to take it up the wall. Look for a little opportunity here. Gets a clear past 1, past 2. Just Nate in the back line. As Fena pops it. Kind of a scrappy game here in the midfield.
Pace looking for one more.
Oh! How does that even happen? What?
Our opening goal. Scored by the wrong team. Nice
You know what,
shot,
Matt?
Brock.
I
Nice
am
finish.
made of questions.
I
I don't know how you even begin to get this angle. Honestly, all things considered, that's a fantastic angle, but quite unfortunate here in game 1. But that's fortunately, that's so awkward and horrible that you can't help but laugh at it. So hopefully that doesn't make their demeanor too bad. But
It's the worst. Big clear from Dane. No idea how that one worked out. Wolf's going to cut this out in the midfield. It should bounce a little bit beneficial for them, but nobody home. If I'm Wolf, I'm just sending Baku and Nate on kind of a bump spree, a demo spree, try and get some space for myself on the field. But at the same time, I can enable them too. I mean, get them upfield, get demos of my own. It only makes things more difficult for Omaha. But so far, I would say for an 11 seed taking on the 5 so far in the standings, you're putting on a pretty good show. as far as defense goes. As Wolf does get around the last defender, looks for one more reset, is able to stick with it. Nate does go missing, and that's a big one because made it's Nate on the other end, shut down by Baku, and a good challenge by Baku, whatever you want to say. Will stop that in its tracks. They'll pace that one on target, stopped by Wolf, and he will be the guy more than likely to shut down a lot of the plays from Omaha. Nate cannot get around that last defender, looking for a double. It does hit the post. Pace going to be able to collect that, but again, Omaha just living in this blue half. When will we see some offense from the Atlas? Hopefully it comes quick, and hopefully the own goal is not the killing blow here in this English in this first game. when you bite your tongue, it just seems to roll off of your teeth in an instant, and it just keeps on happening and happening and happening until you just sound like you're talking nonsense. Oh,
oh my God! I don't know how that doesn't go in, but I will put it out there. I can feel my throat getting a little bit dry already, and I'm just waiting for a horrendous voice crack. But Bana dropping another one in here for Omaha, making it 2-0. Switching teams, completely ruining the director cam. But a fantastic play nonetheless.
I was wondering what just happened. Thank you for that information.
Yes, no problem. I gotta like reset my. There we go.
Oh, that scared me for a second. I'm like, what did I do? What did I hit? What did I press? Oh,
do it.
Oh,
Close, almost a double tap from Wolf. I will say, I appreciate playing on like I don't want to say the lower division, but in the Rising Star division. Recently, like anyway, I haven't really been seeing any cool clips or anything, so I appreciate the Winnipeg, the gumption to try some clip farming. I've seen a lot of like potential.
How is that a goal?
What a shot from Baku! How?
It's bouncing, guys. You what in the? Hey,
as I was saying,
boost, buddy, hit the ball.
I love the clip farming. A fantastic angle from Baku. Totally destroying the opposition here.
This gets tied, I lose my mind.
Keeping his team in the game here. But with 8 seconds left, they got to figure out some way.
No way.
Get some momentum upfield. Wolf gets the reset. Unfortunate power out of it. And that will be Omaha taking game one in a fashion.
In devastating fashion is what I'll say. We definitely did not hit the whole, complete nail on the head. We didn't even hit the nail. we smacked.
We didn't even grab the hammer, Stewie.
We don't even have a hammer in our hand. We just smacked our hand on the desk. So that's what happened in that game. Oh man. I love this series already, and we're only done with game number 1.
Yeah,
I mean, what do you do?
My voice is gonna be toast. I gotta cast the next 2 after this, and it's
good luck. Yeah, that's what I'll say.
Amazing, but
here we go.
All right, did you hear that? It cracked a little bit. Moving here into game 2. I mean, if it wasn't for the own goal, that one could have gone to OT or whatever. However you want to outline the possibilities, but one of those kind of shaker games. So we'll see if they can recover here in game 2.
May or may not have hit the refresh button on the old overlay, so gotta reset everything again. That's okay though, because I can do this all while speaking at the same time. Yeah, good challenge from Pace. Fana can't follow that one up. We'll see what ends up happening here in this blue half. Well, once again, living in this blue half. Nate, pass mid for Pace. That one's on target. Back to Nate. Nate'll just steal it. As a good opening goal here for Omaha, keeping the pressure and momentum up that they built from that game number 1 win.
Yeah, a nice little team play. Haven't really seen a whole lot of team plays this series so far. Not anyone that went in anyway. So
we've got some good passes, but
yeah, we have. But
no
nothing
shot
connecting
really
like
has hit the net.
But oh my God, it made its Nate. Unfortunate hit off the post. Doesn't get the Aqua Toad bounce. If you know, you know.
You know.
And now Baku going for a little play. Sent back by Fana. Pace now clearing it. Nate will have Eons to collect this ball, which he does. Puts it into midfield past 1. Can he get it past 2? Pops it high. Mate is Nate receiving it on the defensive end. Opts to put it into the corner now. Nate and Mate it's Nate, the duos. Nice 50 off the sidewall. Another 50 in the midfield. Nice little demo out from Made It's Nate onto Wolf, opening up some space here for Omaha, but Pace now clears it. Kind of an awkward angle here. Some scrappy midfield play by Fena. Sent back by Baku off the ceiling. Nate will collect. Hopping it up the wall. Can he get a touch off the ceiling? Opts to fake it. Pace clearing it downfield. Sent back again, and this is just a midfield struggle for both of these teams.
Wolf commits, as does Nate. Baku might be able to turn on this, though. Pace with a good booming touch down the field. Looking to follow up. Gets this one midfield. Ends up bumping Wolf out of the way. Nate, first touch, looking to follow it up. He has an option in Pace midfield, but doesn't choose to use it, and instead looks to wait as Baku hits that one to Wolf. Shut down immediately. Nate should have this and does not. And now it gets sketchy because Pace has a ton of boost and a ton of time, but Baku just reads the challenge and dunks him. As Nate with a good touch, trying to keep the pressure up here. Fena on target. Wolf does hit the crossbar and make the save. Does get bumped out though. Nate follow-up is a goal.
Yeah, I mean, if you keep Pepper in the net, one's bound to go in. Luckily, so far, the crossbar has been the fourth man here for Winnipeg, but gotta up the defense a little bit if you want to see success in this game, because Omaha is starting to, you know, it's not over by any means, but if you don't change something, they're gonna run away with it.
Nate dunked by Fena. Okay, so we'll get the beat on Wolf. Baku gets demoed, and now it's just Wolf last back with no boost. Can't hit that ball. Nate on target. And that, yeah, that's a heck of a shot. Just a rough play, and not much you can do there. 220 now, down by 3.
I mean, Nate kind of left in no man's land after the, I guess, pseudo whiff on the sidewall, but hopefully this doesn't tear up their composure too much. They do have plenty of time. A lot can happen in Rocket League in 2 minutes. Pace now going for a little solo play, 50 by Baku. Mate, a little awkward now. Fena and Wolf, this is high. Is anyone there for the follow-up? A clanger from Baku. Unfortunately, sent back out by Omaha. Kind of uncomfortable in their like in the Omaha half. Pace with a attempted little double tap ball read. Fena now in the midfield, sent back by Baku. Wolf looking for a pass down, is able to get it, but no one is there for Winnipeg, and they really got to get a closer second man here in my head, but sent back into the net, or onto the net, I should say, by Winnipeg. Midfield now, Pace with a shot on target. That is rejected by Baku. What a save. And Winnipeg defense looking much, much nicer here in the last minute or so of footage.
Of footage,
Stewie.
Of footage. We got the film. We've watched it. We saw this movie. We've seen it.
Yes.
It's over and done with. As,
Oh
off the
my
post,
God.
Nate can't follow it up. Ends up just being a simple 50-50 in the midfield now. And, you know, well, times change. Nate 50 stopped by Wolf again, and it's just, we're living in this blue half the entire game. I mean, it feels like when Winnipeg do get a chance, they don't even have enough boost to get a decent shot, as Nate gets the fake but can't get around that defender. Challenges galore here. See what ends up happening for the latter half of this game, and Nate makes it 4. And you have to think, you know, what in the world is going on with this Winnipeg team? Nate just simply reads the backboard.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't even know what you do against this. I mean, it's just an onslaught of offense. I will say, I wish Wolf wasn't as stuck on the back line as he has been.
Because he might get some more chances to play the game.
Exactly. But, I mean, Omaha's doing a very, very good job of maintaining pressure, safe pressure, you know,
Yes.
no like, overcommits or anything.
Yes.
And it's showing on the scoreboard.
We'll see what ends up changing here. Does this series, does it turn any better? Hopefully. I'm not sure it will. Wolf gets 1 with 6
There he
seconds
is.
to go. There he is. Gets that beat and just gets an open net here. Nate hits it up to him. And a good dunk on Fena, as that one will sneak its way through. And sometimes all it takes is one goal to get your team going, and maybe they can, use some of the defensive stops that they've gotten to start getting some more goals. But man, do they need to hit the clearing packs, because it might help them get out of their house.
Yeah.
Holy cow. As this one's going to end, and it will be game number 2 going in favor of the Omaha Buffalo. As this is not game 1, this is game 2.
Yeah, update that stream overlay.
I got you, bro. I got you.
quite
Smelling
the
what you're
dominating.
stepping in.
Quite the dominating performance from Omaha. Just made 900 points here, playing offense and defense here for his team, and
He's playing every position.
just the whole enchilada, if you will.
The whole enchilada. He went to the grocery store and
Yes.
he bought the big tortilla.
He got the
He didn't
enchilada. He got the beans. He got the
didn't
whole
buy the
thing,
baby
dude.
taco shell. No. He bought the whole big burrito shell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Totally.
He making the whole tortilla.
Yeah. I got the whole taco bar.
Oh man.
I think one thing that did help the Winnipeg roster closer to the end
Clear
of
the
that
ball.
game. Clears, but like controlled clears. You can't bang it to a team like Omaha, because they're just gonna do some crazy solo play shit. I don't really know what they're gonna do, but it's not good. I wouldn't just hand them the ball. So just kind of dribble clears, and that's how they've been getting a lot of their goals, though, is just intercepting. I mean, kind of fake clears or almost clears. And what a shot from Wolf, bringing his team back here in game 3. But this is what we call a nice clear shot. But
Just catches the defense out.
a sign of light here for Winnipeg.
A sign of life. A sign of life. Nate does get a good first touch here. We'll be able to follow this. Won't get a reset, though. Good challenge from Wolf. Shut that one down. Fena to the corner, and all 3 players from Winnipeg miss in succession. Nate, though, will escape with a challenge and a 50-50 here. Nate will have some help from Wolf. Fena, good collection touch. Hits that one midfield for Nate. It's Nate looking for a follow-up. Does not hit the shot on target. Fena goes missing. And a good challenge by Nate to get this Atlas team out of their half. Now, I think this is really where they're going to thrive. Up by 1 goal, playing defense in their half. They're going to be a tough team to break down here. As Nate going to find Wolf. That one's going to go downfield off the backboard. The big miss from Fena, but followed up by Baku. Tries to pick the corner, but big stop from Pace. We'll keep this one knotted up at 1, or knotted up. We'll keep them in the lead at 1 goal apiece. Easy there, Wolf. It's just like a rabid dog. Just let it off the leash and it just starts jumping all over. It's like that. What is that thing from Barnyard where the guy lets it out of the cage and it just starts going absolutely crazy
everywhere.
Yeah, I have to remember what that thing is called, but maybe I'll find a GIF of it. But yeah, it's absolutely nuts. Big follow-up, Nate. Whoa. Baku and Nate combined.
Yeah.
Big touch from Baku, looking for a double here. Lined up the touch, but almost put it on target. But Nate, big follow-up from his teammate to make it 2-0.
Yeah, I hate those on the defensive end of like you're.
They are hard to read because you don't know if they're
Correct. It's like it's a potentially lose-lose situation. So a fantastic play, but very difficult to defend. And 2-0 here, kind of flipping the so-called script of the Omaha sweep. But I did say 4.
You did.
So, but hey, it's not over yet. We'll see. Wolf generating some offensive pressure. Nate up very early for that one. Is not able to connect. It's a nice little chip cut. This is an open net from Wolf with the double commit from Omaha, and they are looking much, much nicer here in Game 3.
Big goal here from Wolf to get the lead up to 3. Yeah, different game here for the Atlas. Doesn't really look like them, looks like a different team, and it's a sign of life. It's a sign of some maturity from this roster of like, hey, you know, we can be that team that has confidence and is able to score goals and then plays solid defense, because they've been playing solid defense the entire series. I mean, most of their goals that they've given up have come late in games where they're just scrambling to try and get a goal. And that is not the case this game so far. Another big chance from Wolf. Follow-up from Nate is blocked by It's Nate. And now cleared and stopped. See what ends up happening as this game kind of starts to wind down. As halfway done, Wolf with a good touch upfield, but no teammate to help him out. But regardless, you got to feel confident if you're this Atlas team in this game so far.
Yeah, I do think it's important. You know, you are up 3 goals, and that's, you know, good, as they say. But 2 minutes is a lot of time. So the important thing here is to not get complacent. That being said, if you're Omaha, as I said before, you do have time. But if you want this to be much easier for yourself, you should score yesterday. So we'll see if they increase the pressure here. Pace with a hit off the backboard. Nate has to go for kind of an awkward touch. It's Nate, his twin brother. Hits it off corner. Baku now gets a clear here for Winnipeg. This could be a potential shot opportunity. Nate off the backboard does get the read. Is anyone up for the follow-up? And Fena with a fantastic little clear into the corner here. Now Baku putting it on target as well. Fena playing perma-goalie here with 1:30 left in this game. Pace popping it. Really awkward touch. It's Nate is there for the touch, and he will get the save. And Winnipeg just keeping the pressure on.
See what ends up happening here for the latter half of this game. I don't know why I lost my mind there for a second.
Fall down a hole?
Almost, yes. I decided that it was a good idea to almost fall out of the chair. But key plays being made here by both teams. You know, what will happen for the latter half of this game? These two duking it out. Feint on the goal line, shut down again by Winnipeg on defense here with only 30 seconds left, Coop. This is a good sign for Winnipeg. They're starting to get their feet wet in this series, starting to learn how to play with each other. You know, kind of get those creative, controlled juices flowing. We're starting to build the smoothie. Got a little peaches.
Couple fruits,
Couple fruits in there, some milk, some ice,
some protein for the double taps,
whey protein for the double taps.
Yes, sir.
You're doing everything we need to cook up some quick lunch. 5 seconds left.
Pace wants some of this smoothie. Getting
it becomes 3-1. Yeah, 4 seconds to go. It'll likely be done and dusted, but I don't want to curse it. If anything were to happen at the end of this game, it would be very, very interesting.
It would be K-Tool's fault.
It would. We'd blame him.
Yes, but this game will come to a close. Pace clanking it off the fourth man for good measure. But yeah, little, potential reverse, potential reverse sweep here. If anything, from personal experience, Winnipeg does win games with reverse sweeps. But
it does happen.
We'll see if they keep momentum here. I think a lot of people.
It's called a winning streak. It has
yes, it is.
Before.
Yes, it has. I think a lot of people misunderstand how much of a mental game Rocket League is.
Oh my god!
It's insane. So we'll see. Maybe this next game, and just how bipolar most of the games are of
you can go from
will
winning,
will they carry momentum or will they just shit the bed in this next series or in this next match?
I mean, you can go literally from scoring 5 goals and winning 5-1 to giving up 5 goals and losing 5-0. I mean, it's just that kind of game. As Baku lining up a double, but shut down by Fena. Pace a quick follow-up, trying to keep pressure on the ball here for Omaha. Nate does miss that corner boost. Ends up leaving it for Wolf. Baku's starting to come alive in this series. Wolf a good cutout touch. Will be blocked though by Pace. Does get around the last defender. Does have an open net. Gets bumped by Nate into it. And that'll be a 1-0 lead for the Buffalo.
Yeah, kind of a interesting play, but when in doubt, Title IX, your teammate into the ball. But It is what it is. That is a goal for Omaha, keeping the pressure here as they avoid. Or actually, they're up 2-1. They're trying to close this out, but yeah, just showing early aggression seems to be how they have succeeded previously, of just early aggression in these games instead of kind of 50-50 and then getting choked at the end.
Let's see.
Pace. Oh! Nasty angle from Pace. Almost in. On target, sent back. Fena kind of uncomfortable. Waiting Nate's touch. Nate gets one. Can he get two? Sent back out by Pace. Baku with a little pinch off the sidewall. Fena pops it over one. Can he get it past two? 50 on Nate. Made it's Nate. 50 off the sidewall. Pace now 0 boost in a dream. Little pinch from Baku. Interesting little tap catch from Fena. Gets reset. Past one. Wolf sent back out. Pace now. Keeping on-ball pressure. Seems like Pace is just kind of always on the ball here for Omaha. And seems to be a pretty good controller.
Yeah. Kind of the guy to make a lot of the plays happen, right? But see what ends up happening here for latter half of this game. See what momentum can be bought from this Omaha roster. Up by 1 now, just trying to keep possession. Wolf a little bit awkward, able to follow that one up. You know, when will life improve for them? Hopefully soon. As I mean, struggle indeed.
What?
For these two teams is, you know, what will end up happening? I have no idea, but yeah, simple goal. Nate just can't get around it.
Can I just say, I don't ever really play on this map very often, but I love the just happy French sounds that happen when exciting things happen. So hopefully we can get more, you know, French noises. But Baku trying to find Nate on the
I love me
backboard.
some French noises.
Don't we all? Oui, Stewie.
Oui, oui.
Baku gets
Don't
a touch
we
off.
all?
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I'm
Have a
gonna
great
dox we offline. Yeah.
And we're live.
Face trying to keep offensive pressure here for Omaha. Fantastic. Yeah, thank you, announcer.
Yay!
Wolf
Thank you very much, announcer.
Kind of a midfield game here. With 2 minutes left. Fake by Made It's Nate past one. Sent back for the second. Kind of awkward play here for Omaha on the offensive half. But 2 minutes, 2 goals needed for the Winnipeg team. As that is on target, Wolf with a fantastic read off of kind of a chopped play. But a play nonetheless. And making it a 1-goal game here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a ball game now. And we'll see what ends up happening here for the latter half of this game. Minute 57 now to go. Fena will have that one basically just hit around him. Baku, a good cutout on Nate. Now goes into that corner. Baku just ends up bumping. And Fena runs into Pace, so no clear happening just yet. It is Nate on the ball. Has to get around one player. Does get around Nate and Baku. As Wolf is last back, we'll have this interception. It does hit the post. It is stopped. But no boost again from this Winnipeg team. I mean, look at the top left. Not really much working for them there. As they got to collect some and get down the field. Wolf going to eat a demo. Another demo from Fena. Pace going to take his time. Looking around, Wolf is the last man. Fena puts that one on target. And Baku just can't jump in and in time.
Yeah, Fena just trying to close this game out here. Up by 2 with a minute left. Trying to, you know, close it out here for Omaha. But fantastic placement. That's a very, very difficult shot to defend. And I mean, honestly, with the amount of crossbars that Omaha has been hitting, I can't help but wonder how many goals they would have if it was just an inch lower.
It's true. Absolutely true.
A minute left here. Definitely not over by any means, but Winnipeg's going to need to up their offense a little bit more now with a 3-goal game. Omaha keeping their foot on the gas pedal. Fantastic flick by Ace over to Mate. It's Nate. and there's really not much Baku can do against that.
Yeah. I mean, you can only do so much, right? Life gets difficult sometimes, and that was one of those cases. Now Omaha trying to close this out. Big save on Baku's play, as Pace will have that clear. I mean, you're just looking for any sort of advantage if you're this Winnipeg team, but Baku's going to hit that one stop by Fena once again. And it's the same story, similar plays being had on both sides. Back to game number 1 and 2's sake, not like game number 3. As Baku trying and gets around Nate, but just cannot. Wolf's follow-up is not there. How in the world is that not a goal? As that one will not make its way through, as life continues to be troublesome for the Winnipeg Alice.
I mean, they played a good series. Okay. That will be the end of the series, but a well-played series from both teams. Bunch of kind of unfortunate plays in there, but it will be Omaha coming out on top, maintaining their lead in the standings. I don't actually know if that changes where they're at all.
Fifth, I think they might be tied now for fourth, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not sure.
That's fine. I'm entering it right now, actually.
Good plan.
Was that 3-1? Was I correct?
Yeah, you were dead on target.
That's crazy.
That's beautiful.
Man, I should do this more often.
You should.
But
you should start your own show.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, my own sideshow. The Perchance sideshow.
The Perchance sideshow at LAN.
The comedy corner.
The comedy corner. That's what we're gonna call it.
But that keeps Omaha exactly where they're at. They're now tied with Burnsville for 4th.
Yeah, and Burnsville
is, I believe,
up next.
Play. Yeah.
So
pleasure casting with you. Always is.
Always a blast. Always fun.
Yes, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Chad loved it.
We tried to keep it as entertaining as we possibly could, but yeah, always a blast. I mean, the opening goal just kind of told you all you needed to know about the series,
Yeah, one way or another.
Own goal from Wolf. I mean, they gave it their best look, but they're playing a top 5 team in the league right now that has all the confidence in the world to make plays happen, and tough indeed to keep things going. But yeah, GG's all around for everyone. We'll kind of see how things go.
Yeah, I got nothing else. I don't know. I will be casting the next game. I don't know who will be with me, but
probably me.
I will
be here.
see you guys soon. Let's go.
Yeah, we need
5 more
to head to a
minutes,
break.
and I need a glass of water. So thank you guys.
Hey, good plan. We got some time before the next series, so yeah, grab your water, and should be a fun one. We'll have not the Winnipeg Alice and the Omaha Buffalo. Got some different teams playing up next.
It'll be Burnsville and Duluth.
Yeah, the Burnsville Inferno taking on the Duluth Superiors. The Inferno versus the Superiors.
Oh my!
Who is superior? I don't know. Well, we'll find out. See if they work with their mantra. Yeah, we're going to break. We're going to break. All right, break.
dollars in the wind, bending over backwards just to let you in. I told you that one day ain't never enough. You tell me I hate you, I still call you up. If we don't got trust, we can never have love. I was putting in the hours, I was. But you were calling me a liar, 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 liar. Yeah, I've been putting in the hours, I was. And it's coming down to now and now and now and now and never. I was putting in the I'm sick of fighting the things that you said. I don't wanna burn all our bridges ahead. I'm tired of going to bed when you left me on red just to turn up the noise in my head. I told you that one day ain't never enough. You tell me I hate you, I still call you up. If we don't got trust, we can never have love. I was putting in the hours, I was. You were calling me a liar, 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 liar. Yeah, I've been putting in the hours, I was. And it's coming down to now and now and now and now and never. I was putting in the putting in the
Don't wanna forget what you feel like, what you feel like. Don't wanna forget what you feel like, what you feel like. Tell me somebody how long he will be on my mind. He will be on my mind. He will be on my mind.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Week number 7. 7. As Winnipeg did take one game in the last series, but Omaha got the better of them. Ended up taking the W. As just a simple win, simple play. Omaha now moving up in position, trying to get higher and higher on the season so far. But up next, Burnsville and Duluth. Burnsville, we thought they could take the 3rd seed if they win this, but Rochester won their series, so they cannot lose the 3rd seed anymore for now. Burnsville coming off a loss though to Omaha, 3-1 tonight in the first series set of matches. So just want everybody to know my pizza blanket is shaped like a pizza. Here, look at this. It's literally shaped like a pizza.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was. It looked like a mess.
I thought that this was going to be square. When I pulled it out of the packaging, I said, "Oh,
is it circular?
It's gonna be square." It's literally circular.
Okay. When you said shaped like a pizza, my brain either went to a perfect circle,
it's genuinely
or
a
a slice, and I wasn't gonna crash out if it was a slice.
It's genuinely a circle. It is.
That's so weird.
And I thought it's genuinely a pizza. There's no crust. So
real quick though,
for sure,
if Burnsville does take this, obviously pending other games, there will be a 3-way tie for 3rd with Chicago and Omaha.
Okay.
So pretty high stakes here for Burnsville. They, as we mentioned, they are coming off of a loss about an hour ago to Omaha, so we'll see how that affects them.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling confident in them. I was able to catch, I forget what series it was, but I've seen 1 or 2 games that they've played, and they look pretty good. So my money's on Burnsville here.
You're on Burnsville?
Yeah.
Is our 3rd series of the night, Bemidji and Rochester coming up after. That one should be another good one. Rochester trying to keep their lead up top with Brainerd on the season so far. In other news, Green Bay and I believe this is Bemidji, Nutmeg, Chili, and Wob playing on another stream and currently in game number 1. Nutmeg just scored, so it's 1-0 Bemidji. But looking ahead, should be a fun series. Coop, your prediction for game series number 2. You were dead on the last one. I tried to pick the Atlas. It didn't work. So I'm going to pick the Inferno in this one.
Okay. Well, I have to pick Duluth by law, but I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to get a little crazy here. I'm going to say Duluth in 3. I'm going to predict a Duluth sweep. I think the Burnsville loss to Omaha is going to be messing with them a little bit. And I think Duluth's going to be able to take advantage of it. Other than that, I have no idea anything else about Duluth. So that's my...
You're going Duluth?
Mentality. I'm going to say Duluth sweeps.
Okay. I would, as much as I would love for that to happen, your chances of it happening are about -2 out of 10.
So you're saying there's a chance?
A perchance.
A perchance, indeed. You can't just say per.
You can. You can say it whenever you want.
I can.
I can say it whenever I want to.
Moving here into game 1. Schlonk looking for some early pressure. Doge will follow it up, and we got a 1-0 Duluth here, 4 seconds in.
You feeling pretty good about yourself after that one?
Yeah, you know? Could you feel my smile?
I could smell it from here. I said to myself, he 100% is happy with what is currently going on.
Yes. I had the biggest grin, but obviously still anybody's game. Plenty of time left, but that has to feel good for Duluth here. Just a nice, reassuring first goal. But oh my. Okay, off the post, thank God, but almost a catastrophic 50, and favor of Duluth, but we have DJ now working his way upfield here for Burnsville. Moon up very early. Gets it on target, but Flushy is there to send it back. DJ popping it up high. Shalonk will put it to the wall. Moon looking a little uncomfortable here. Doge trying to chase it. Cleared back by DJ. This is on target.
Whoa!
And that is a clanger top right by DJ.
Yeah, big dunk on the challenge here of Doge, excuse me. Doge actually doesn't even make contact. But this Duluth team lost last week to Minneapolis in Game 5. They have beaten Bloomington, though, in Game 4, and they did beat Fargo in 5. But other than that, not many wins for them on the season so far. Currently doing okay, but on a one match loss streak, averaging 2.5 goals a game. So I mean, they don't struggle to score. They got 85 goals so far on the season, and they have a positive goal difference, which doesn't come very often when you're not that high up in the standings. So see how this Duluth team does for the rest of the season, but somewhat of a new roster. This is not the drafted roster, and so far working with what they got. Dicey the Reedy hits the crossbar. Dicey's the winningest player in all of MCS. Has 4 Challenger championships.
That is wild.
Has won the season 4 times.
He always been in Chow?
For majority of it, yes.
Crazy.
One in way back in season 3. One in season 7. Semifinals in season 5 and 6. Season 8, I believe, was a lower finalist and lost. Season 9 was the same story, with the same roster, actually. Season 10 ended up winning and then won in season 11. So
On a hot streak.
On a hot streak, looking for 3 in a row, which has never been done. We've only ever seen 2 in a row by players in the past, but 1-1 currently. Burnsville and Duluth locked. The new addition in Toro replacing Uncle Stan. Uncle Stan had to retire and leave the roster, and instead Toro is brought in to replace him as an infield pass from Dicey to DJ. Teammates last season with Fargo, who ended up winning the Challenger chip, with Matus Nate, who you saw in the last series. Cool. So,
Yeah. Oh,
big clear from Toro, almost on target. Dicey not on target.
This right post has been used and abused by Burnsville. There it is, Toro slotting one, giving Burnsville the lead here in game 1. But oh my God, the post. Burnsville has 7 shots, and they finally get another one to connect.
I think they've hit the right post 6 times.
Oh man,
we're going for 8, right? Here we go. Dicey's hitting it.
Another one.
No, DJ's hitting it.
Hit it, DJ. Oh, no, wait.
We're supposed to hit the post, not the goal. What?
Beautiful shot for DJ, popping it over the defense here, putting his team up 2 as they have a nice little goal streak going here in game 1. But now Doge getting some pressure offensively here, sent off to the sidewall, kills a man. Now Monkey Moon. Gonna get some play going.
Monkey Moon.
But did I say Monkey Moon?
I mean, it literally is Monkey Moon. I mean, Dicey's Monkey Moon's won everything. Dicey's won everything.
Pretty much.
Using the Twisted Minds decal. I mean, you might as well call him Monkey Moon.
Pretty much, yeah. Monkey Moon. Touch. Oh, doesn't get one in the corner. Now DJ clearing it. Moon now. Offensive pass 2. Is anyone there? That's a crazy touch from DJ. Is able to slot it here for Burnsville, and they're starting to run away with this game after an unfortunate little double commit in the corner.
No real answer here from the Superiors. Let's see what they can get going here for the latter half of this game. Dicey to Toro. Toro doesn't end up making contact. Just looks for a bump. Dicey will hit that one forward. Lucy. Follow-up touch, but cannot get around that defender. Doge Round 1 tries to get around Toro. 45 seconds left in this game, and it's probably going to be Burnsville's win, but not without hitting. Not without. I literally can't speak. Not without
I knew
hitting that
exactly
right
what you were
side
gonna
of the
say.
net
Yeah.
a million times. Now we're hitting the left side. And Schlonk, whatever you want to say, trying to get the clear out, trying to get something. Flushi's shot is blocked by Toro. It wasn't even on target, so didn't need to be. As yeah, I'm really happy with my pick so far. I like.
Yeah.
I think Burnsville's just going to dominate this series through and through.
They're looking good as DJ is committing genocide here. 2 seconds
Jesus.
left. Toro looking for another pass mid. Oh, this is popped. Is anyone there for Burnsville? And this ball is now kind of touched the ground, or it'll hit the post. There's the left post. All right, it's even posts.
How many post-its?
Too many.
6 or 7.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I still can't believe you hit me with that earlier. That was crazy. But
Good thing
yeah,
you
Burnsville
noticed.
taking. Oh, I noticed. Trust.
I thought it would slip by you. And you didn't. You didn't.
Nah. Yeah, Burnsville taking game 1 in rather dominating fashion. Just proving why they could potentially be the 3 seed, depending on how this game plays out. But yeah, Duluth, just mainly it's the double commits that are cooking them. So we'll see. Maybe comms are bad. You know, it's a game 1. Maybe there's nerves, whatever. But anxious to see if they can bring it back here.
Yeah, looking at this second game, third set of the night, excuse me. One more after this. I love Flushi's. Have you checked out Flushi's profile picture? It's like a dude
Yes.
sitting there yelling.
Yeah. I literally
absolutely love
opened the Steam interface or the overlay to
just to
look
see
at
that.
it. Yeah.
It's like a guy just yelling his heart out. It's like, have you seen like the video way back in the day of the guy who's like,
I love that. No, your mic peaked for me, and that
I know,
was
that's the
great.
whole goal.
Yes.
Wait, should I go from should I go for more scenic views of this map? I feel like I should just swap over to a random camera and just go in fly
Just
cam
fly
and just,
around.
and just fly around and then let you commentate on the game while I'm viewing
Yeah,
just something completely
Chase
different.
players.
Just chase
You're like,
players
you're
around the
looking
field.
at the pagoda, and I'm like, he goes for the shot. Speaking of, DJ clanging one had to go off the crossbar, but is able to burn the defense here. Pardon the pun.
Okay.
Completely unintentional.
That's
That wasn't even.
worse.
Hey, no,
That's
no.
worse than
that
what
wasn't
I
even-
said.
that
Come
wasn't-
on. Are we
I
serious?
I swear to God, that was completely unintentional.
When you are going through 4 matches and you're going through them all and you're casting, you got to find some way to entertain yourself.
Yeah, something like that. DJ though, is
Big
putting on a
goal. Good
clinic
shot.
on offense. Flip farming, aura farming here in game 2.
Aura? Do you have aura?
No, no.
Well, at least you're honest about it. Some people just say they have aura even though they have 0.
I have casting aura. Rocket League aura, none.
You have negative Rocket League aura.
I have negative aura. It cancels out my casting aura.
Yes,
I'm
it
just
does.
yeah, it's a 0-sum game. But we got Burnsville here, maintaining offensive pressure. It's really just DJ putting on a spectacular show here. But pops 1, can he get it past 2? Looking for a little backboard read, kind of a ghost touch on my end. But Schlonk here, popping it over to Doge. Toro is there. Just keeping things awkward for Duluth. We got DJ now. Looking for a bump on Schlonk. Doesn't get it. Cleared out here by Duluth. Toro popping it mid for a teammate. Doge is up early. Doesn't get the perfect touch, but is able to follow it up beautifully. Kind of a back and forth game here in the midfield. Potential shot. This is unfortunately bouncing up high. Could have been a nice opportunity if it stayed on the ground low, but I mean, Burnsville doing a fantastic job of keeping pressure out of their own zone.
just doing what they got to do here. Duluth really hasn't had an answer, at least so far in this game, as Toro so far playing pretty well for his debut, his MCS debut, excuse me. I haven't seen any, pretty sure as a rookie, haven't seen any of Toro. Sign up, got on the team, and now filling the slot that Uncle Stan left. And I think this team was good with Uncle Stan. I think with Toro now, in my opinion, they're even better. Going to be a really, really tough roster to beat for this season, and we'll see kind of how things go for them for the latter half of it. But yeah, big goal here for Schlonk to keep their hopes alive. As now you're kind of wondering, where is the offense going to come from for the latter half of this game for this Duluth team? Because now only up, only down, excuse me, by 1 goal. Have some chances here to get this game back and possibly steal it away, because it looked like Burnsville was just going to run away with this series after winning game 1 as dominantly as they did, and then coming out in game 2, opening up with a 2-goal advantage. You have to think that the doubt in your head starts to form of like, okay, maybe we're not as in control of this series as we thought.
Yeah, I do think it's extremely good for Duluth to get that goal. Not only can DJ, why the post, man, but making it a 2-goal game, but just as a mental kind of thing of you go, very long, basically half a game and half of this one essentially with no answers. And that's just horrible to have to play with in the back of your brain. Because you can act like it doesn't matter, but it's still going to sit there and fester, and the longer that clock ticks, the more uncomfortable you're going to get. So, but unfortunately for Duluth, it was immediately answered by Burnsville. But again, we got DJ, just an offensive powerhouse. I'm glazing him, but it's warranted. So we'll see if he can keep it up here.
See how life changes for this Burnsville team, now up by 2 again. Of the plays that were made from them. And you got to think life's going to get difficult here in some moments if they're not able to make these plays work. As
can I just say, Toro was straight up gas stationing for about 15 seconds.
I mean, yeah, you have to. You're looking for anything you can, right? Doing everything you can. But 38 seconds left. Duluth down by 2 goals now. DJ, the double off the ceiling. I don't think he planned on doing that, but I guess it's going to work out.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes broken plays are the best plays, and that's, I mean, what an angle. DJ really likes that corner. Just been painting it this whole series, really. But, yeah, I mean, this is looking like a repeat of game 1. Just kind of out of, not chronologically, but, it is what it is. And if you're Duluth at this point, I think you just say, stop the bleeding and go next, because the odds of coming back on this one are basically 0.
That's correct. You hit the nail on the head, my friend. See what ends up happening for the latter part of this series, but yeah, your chances of winning are not great. Obviously, give it your best shot, but things can change in an instant, and that's kind of how this went. Went from 2-1, maybe Duluth gets back into it, but immediately. Nope! Door slammed in your face.
Yeah, they. I think they got their fingers in it too, but they got to find an answer. I don't really know what that answer is. Honestly, Burnsville is doing a really good job of bumping too. DJ has been killing people the whole series, and then Moon and Toro just kind of pick up the scraps. But yeah, just kind of showing why they are a top team, I guess, and they're doing it well.
As going into game number, game number 3, excuse me, not 4. Jeez, that's 2-0. I wasn't expecting it. Okay.
Yeah, I was, but I picked the wrong team. So
I picked Burnsville to win. I
But-
didn't pick him to sweep. I picked
It,
him in
uh,
4. But
it is not over yet.
No, it's not. Duluth definitely has a chance. As one's going to go to the sidewall. Good win from Dicey to DJ, back to Dicey, but nothing comes out of it. Good collection touch there from Flushy. Trying to get up the field. Dicey, though, has the cutout. Gets around Sholonk, but does not get around DJ. That last man playing key for this Duluth team, but they have given up too many goals in this series to think of it as a win. Sholonk down the line, scores the goal, makes it 1-0 in favor of the Superiors, who have not had a majority of the chances in this series, have not had a lot of the goals, but have the lead in this game. We'll see if their lives improve here as Doge to the sidewall with a 100 boost, does 50 Toro, but Toro just knocks him off the ball. Flushy able to keep up with Dicey on the challenge, but DJ's there to help him out. Sholonk up quick, but another cutout by Burnsville. It just seems like there's not a lot of space to work with here. Someone's going to skid back to Dicey. Flushy has the cutout. Not a lot of space here for this Duluth team to work, especially when Burnsville kind of knocks him back and locks him in their half.
Yeah, they're just kind of oppressive as a team, and they do it really well. But having said that, they gotta find a goal. They don't need to do it soon, but they do need to find a goal to equalize this one. I just hope it's not like the first game where they score the first goal or whatever, and then they just kind of lose their fuel. But yeah, I mean, Burnsville trying to regain pressure here in the Duluth zone. Kind of an awkward push by Moon, leaves DJ last back. Is able to catch and get a beautiful dribble over 2. Shlonk now off the sidewall. Flushy looking to receive, pops it. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Toro now 50 but Doge. DJ gets in there. Waiting for a pop here. Touch off the sidewall to Moon. Now DJ up, looking for a pass midfield. Moon is there for the shot. Is not the strongest shot. Fantastic pass from Toro to DJ on target, sent back by Shlonk. And yeah, Burnsville just really, really upping the aggression here. I can tell that they really want this next goal.
Yeah, they want this series to be over with. Don't want to give Duluth any sort of breathing room. A 1-0 lead is not much of breathing room. As Toro trying to get around the last man in Flushy. Everybody committed for Burnsville here. That one's going to be tapped mid. Shlonk does go missing. Doge has him covered, though. Big miss from Toro. Leaves Flushy on top of the ball. Dicey shuts it down. Shlonk gets that one forward. DJ looking to continue on with the play, but Doge hits it around him. Again, more pressure on this Duluth team, who so far have passed the test and have held on to this 1-goal lead. As pass mid from Doge. I mean, you see Toro and Dicey all over that pass. There's a big miss. No follow-up touch comes in, though. It is late. Dicey open net, and that one's going to find its way through. DJ goes missing. Doge flies off the backboard. It's sweeped out, and it just turns into an open shot.
Yeah, it does kind of seem like Burnsville doesn't really get punished for overcommitting, in my eyes. Like, there's no... the defense is there for Duluth, but it's not kind of a layered defense. Oh my god, DJ. That would have been nasty. It's just kind of like it's too sporadic, and I think Burnsville is doing a really, really good job at taking advantage of that, as they can just keep peppering the net and turning and whatnot until they get one to fall. But 1-1 now, so Duluth's back on their heels. They got to get one here before Burnsville does that. 1-goal game now, Burnsville up, and I mean, the mental cannot be great here for Duluth.
No. Has to be tense, indeed, all the way around. Holding the lead the entire game, kind of faulting it, losing it, and then going to the point of down by a goal here in this game. Shlonk, the lone goal in this game, trying to give his teammates something. Flushy commits in, but he's immediately shut down. The clear comes out. Doge cuts it out. Toro flies in and bumps his teammate. As Toro just continuing pressure on the ball, sticking with it. It's one thing I didn't think I would expect from Burnsville is they definitely have gotten an aggressive player, but now it's about how aggressive Toro can play before they do get overextended. But we're gonna drop down. Schlonker's trying to find Doge. Doge into the midfield, shut down by Flushy. That one's gonna go off the backboard. Schlonk looking for one more touch, but cannot find it. Doge, maybe a double, lines it up, drops it down,
Oh my
hand
God.
hits it.
Oh! I mean, that's just a nasty double. That is the perfect placement. Just out of reach of Dicey, dropping it down. I mean, what a play. Hopefully they can carry that momentum into another goal. But that's definitely a good one for the brain. But, yeah, 2-2. Less than 30 seconds left. This next goal could very well, that was close, could very well determine the winner of this game and potentially series if Burnsville is there. Flushy getting a touch off of, we have Doge trying to cosplay as a Burnsville player, hitting it off the right post.
Wow.
And yeah, what a touch.
Yeah, Toro gets the demo, but it doesn't matter because my guy, you demoed the wrong player. The one taking the shot is Flushy, and the one scoring the goal is Flushy. Slunk off the kickoff. Toro commits, trying to bump Doge. Doge has stepped up huge to keep Duluth's hopes alive in this series. Dicey gets a demo. It's up to Schlonkers and Flushy. Now Doge on the ball. It's going to bounce middle. Dicey and Toro both commit to it. It's going to stay up for a second. Schlonker just faked that and does. DJ, he keeps it up on the bounce. Schlonk trying to stick with it. Toro hits it down to the ground. We will go to a game number 4.
Which is what you predicted, is it not?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
But, yeah, I mean, kind of, you know, it wasn't perfect, but Duluth got the win. Now they got to rope it back in here. But definitely a good one to help the mental out. But this is still going to be a rough game. You know, that early goal for Duluth definitely helped out. Burnsville kind of dominated the mid game, and Duluth capitalized at the end. But yeah, we'll see if this next one is pretty similar.
And going into this 4th game, we'll see how times change. Duluth off of a big win. See how they are able to make some plays happen. But going into the 4th game, forgot to change the map. I'm sorry, ban me, as AK would say. As hopefully he doesn't find that clip. Nobody sent it to him. But
Yes.
yeah, Dicey in the midfield. Yes. Toro with the clear. I don't know why. He just has these like stigmatisms that he does. He goes, you always say his name when you're talking to him, and he goes, yes.
Yes.
Or he goes, if you tell him something he doesn't know the answer to it.
Like little ticks.
Yeah.
Love AK.
Oh, man. Dozer on 1. Toro. Let's give that one right back to Slonk. Just Panic City here for Burnsville off of the demo. Trying to keep possession. I mean, what is going on here? Is anyone on the orange side wanting to challenge them?
What the hell are we? There's just all what
are we
all
doing?
manner of
What are we
depravity
doing?
in the Burnsville net. I mean,
You know what they say?
what textbooks do we?
You know what they say? When life gives you lemons,
Make orange.
make orange juice.
Oh.
Oh!
I mean, wait, was that a redirect or a whiff?
Yeah, it
I
was a
didn't-
skim
It looked
touch.
like it was a. Oh, okay. I thought that was
Nice
a
redirect
whiff.
from Doge.
That's
Beautiful.
yeah, nice.
On target.
And the no bounce.
And the no bounce.
Look at that.
That's how you
Look
know
at
you're
that.
a real G.
Yeah, goal of the week right there.
Goal of the week. Someone clip it.
Hey, clip it. Clip it. Yes. Doge now popping it off the sidewall. Monkey Moon going for a little 50. Schlonk trying to get a clear here. We'll go off backboard. Good read by Toro. Putting it into a good offensive spot here. DJ now looking for a little clip farm, sends it over to Dicey, and Dicey will be there for the goal, bringing it back here. 1-goal game.
As yeah, big
A
goal.
little bit of a ghost touch. but
Indeed,
it works.
it works. It works when you need it to work, right? Yeah, simple play. If you're watching Rocket League, why are you not watching the CFP semifinals right now? The Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl currently going on. Indiana and Oregon playing. Yeah, score update. Indiana is leading.
I love that.
Currently 28-7. They just scored another touchdown. But yeah, we don't score touchdowns here in Rocket League. That's not a thing. We score goals because this is car soccer. And
Hey, this ain't gridiron.
this ain't gridiron football. Did you ever play the games like the backbreaker games? You ever play those when you were a kid?
Yes,
Dude,
I did.
they
Wow,
were
that like
awesome.
hit me. Hang on. Wow, that was a massive nostalgia
Dude,
wave. Hang on.
nostalgia trip there. Oh, what a touch from DJ.
Crazy.
Slog. Ooh, has no boost. It's able to stop that. Dicey. DJ will collect this one. Shut down. Not really by Flucci. It's going to go to the corner, but yeah. That's dude, it just dawned on me. Like, those used to be a thing.
I know.
Had it, backbreaker
we're
vengeance,
Unk now.
man. We're Unk now. Oh, man, those games. I played backyard. Did you play backyard?
Like about backyard baseball.
Yeah, did you play backyard baseball?
Yes, I did.
Dude,
W game.
W game. All the old games.
Oh, the good old days before taxes
the old
and
games
house
before,
payments and
yeah,
things.
before, you know, I wasn't getting on Rocket League and little
Or
Timmy.
MCS.
Yeah, before MCS, before I wasn't getting on Rocket League and little Timmy wasn't hitting a triple reset on my head top. That's what it's turned into.
Yep, pretty much.
But-
Lucy
Ooh.
looking for a play. What a play here from Duluth.
Up 3-1
Keeping
now.
things alive.
Yeah, just keeping the momentum going. They hit it around DJ. Flushi's up way too early for Dicey to deal with
He
it.
jumped that.
I might have.
He free jumped it. He must have. There's ain't no way he got up there that quick.
No, but-
yeah, what a play. A confident play. I'll add. That takes balls.
Yes. Yes, it does. Schlonkers to the midfield. TJ will cut it out, get around the second defender. Now it's just Doge. Toro looking to play around him. Does 50 MD. Doge. What a stop. Uses
That
the
was a great-
post and bounces off of the post to keep his momentum going back. Big bump from DJ, though. Dicey will score that one, make it 3-2 with 1:20 to go. As, yeah, Flushi was expecting to be able to hit this. Nope. Punted out of the way. And no defense for you.
I kind of like the back and forth games.
I do too.
See, I like goals. Like, nothing pisses me off more than just a 0-0 game until, like, OT. So this is really enjoyable for me. But Flushy, looking for Doge, almost got it past two of them. Looking for Doge again. Schlonk now passing it over to Flushy. Flushy fakes. Can he get it under? And not. Toro is there for the stop. Schlonk now maintaining offensive pressure here for Duluth. Doge 50 with Dicey. I know that someone's got to be. Yeah, Schlonk's up for it early. Toro now popping it off the sidewall.
Have
Not
to-
the greatest touch.
Have to think they're pre-jumping.
Oh.
What happened here?
I mean, I don't know, but Duluth is. I just know they're celebrating this. That's a crushing goal against Burnsville.
Hold on, even I gotta throw the nice one in chat.
Oh, true. I missed my opportunity.
It's too late now. Now it's gonna look like
No,
nice.
there we go.
It's gonna look like you're being a jerk to the other team. What a clear from Doge.
Oh.
Toro, it's gonna be over his head. Flushy should be able to put this in. Nope, Toro's gonna have that clear. DJ trying to get one more touch, cut out immediately by Doge. Doge and really all three players from this Duluth team have stepped up and have tied this series at 2 games apiece now after this game win. I'm not cursing it, not trying to curse it.
That's how it always goes.
Should have that clear. Toro is there. It's going to skim over his head. We're going to game 5 in this series.
Oh my-
Slump makes it 5. What
a
in the
comeback.
world has changed?
I don't know.
We have a Game 5 alert. Play the Game 5 alert sound. ban, 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 ban. You know, like those, like when you're like having to evacuate like your college dorm or something, and those stupid fire alarms
Dude,
that
I
play.
hate
They're
those.
so loud.
They like break my ears.
So freaking loud, man. Like, ban,
Yeah, those are horrible.
gotta be the most annoying thing in the world. One of them. They're up there, like fingernails on a chalkboard annoying. I would say, like, we're getting in the territory of, like, you know, the kid who, like, sits there and pokes you on the plane or, like, kicks your chair on the plane, bro. That's the same thing.
Dude, I traveled to North Carolina for Christmas and New Year's, and
Oh,
there was
nice.
this iPad kid on the plane, bro. The plane like dark as hell because it's a plane. Whatever,
Well, yeah.
lights are down. This kid, oh my god, I was crashing out. Brightest iPad I've ever seen, bro. It illuminated
Illuminated the whole side of the plane.
It was horrible. It was horrible, bro. It was terrible. But speaking of terrible, how about our predictions? Oh, how about my prediction? Mine was Game 5 here. Both teams looking to close it out. What a comeback by Duluth.
Yeah. Getting to Game 5, making it close. Making the game as fun as possible here. Flushy. Shut down by DJ. Doge trying to demo Toro and does. Now we're going to be hit around dicey. Now Toro last back here. DJ's going to come and help him, but Toro's still in somewhat of an awkward spot. Doge tries to double it, get around DJ, but cannot find it. DJ saving his flip. Won't get around Flushy though. Toro should have this. Hits that one upfield. Shalunk off the backboard. Shout out Toro using my car design. Beautiful. Little purple sparkles. Gotta love it. Goes hard indeed.
It's a good one.
It's a good one. Macy will hit that one forward. Flushy. Good catch. Tries to get around DJ, but cannot. DJ should have a double here, and does. Doge sitting, just waiting. Come. Into my parlor. Spread the spider to the fly. Doge trying to bump DJ, can't make it happen. Toro will stick with this. So I'll go shut it down. As DJ will cut that one out. Flushy's right on top of him, just trying to keep the pressure up our Duluth here. As DJ will collect that one, gonna sky it up. Looking for a bump, does bump Flushy, but again, Doge on the backboard, making plays happen, getting that play. Shutting it down immediately. Schlonkers around dicey. Now DJ last back. No boost. They shoot it right at him, though. And he collected the corner boost, so had enough time to make that save and make that play. Doge, good first touch. Does get around DJ. Now Dicey last back. Dicey dives and stops the play from happening. Flushy looking for a pass mid. Nobody there. Nobody home, though. As cut out from Schlunk to keep pressure up. Now Dicey last back. Schlunk just trying to play around him, but cannot get it going. Flushy around DJ. Toro will demo Schlunk, though, so Doge is the only one really going to make a play here. Shot from DJ is on target. Stopped by Doge. And this has been a weird game. Nobody has scored. Oh, man!
Dude, I knew it.
Like Roberto Duran fighting Sugar Ray Leonard. No mas. No mas.
No mas.
No mas.
What
No
a
mas.
what a play. Is this? Yeah, that's another
That is
schlonk to Flushy.
absolutely beautiful shot. Absolutely gorgeous finish by Flushy to put Duluth up 1-0. On the doorstep of the reverse sweep. We thought they would get completely decimated in this series, but oh my goodness, it is on the cards here if they can hang on for 2:18.
It kind of, quality goal in that it's just a nasty play. It's less of like, oh, hey, we're up now. We can kind of take our foot off the gas rather than, we just destroyed their defense. But hopefully they can keep the pressure here, not ease off the gas too much, because I'm sure DJ will let him know with some bumps. But now, kind of pushing Burnsville on their heels. They still have time. A minute 45 is plenty of time, but here in Game 5, you've been getting owned the last 2 games. You're really not feeling great, but we'll see if they can bring it back for a potential OT or something in this game. But Lucy now killing time. I'd like to see it. Little 50. 50 DJ into the sidewall. Schlonk is up early for this one. Potential solo play is sent to the wall by DJ. Lucy now unable to read the second touch off the wall. Both teams just kind of playing a little bit of wall ball. DJ trying to get a shot on target is high, sent back by Doge. Dicey Moon gets it past 1, past 2. Can he get it on target? This is off ceiling and down, and it's just a cupcake of a shot from Toro, unfortunately. Moon clearing it upfield, trying to keep pressure here for Burnsville with a minute left. Toro now, DJ double commit. DJ is there for the double tap, though, putting his team on his back offensively, just like in games 1 and 2, and tying it up here with 46 seconds.
Dicey was looking for the bump, ends up hitting Schlonk forward, and he kind of skims the ball into his own net, and those panic touches. Flushy up the ladder. Toro off the backboard. It's an open net for DJ, and he completely buffs it wide. As 30 seconds now, Toro trying to not hit the ball backwards. Not really their best game plan here, my guy. As Flushy, Obi dunked. Into the corner, Doge. Clear up the field, Dicey. We'll have that one cleared by Schlonk. Into the corner is Toro. Schlonk again pressing forward here. This one's going to bounce awkward mid. It's somewhat of an open net, but Doge is able to scramble back all over Flushy. As DJ will have to touch into the corner. DJ into the midfield. Flushy. Toro will commit, but he doesn't get enough. A cupcake of a touch. Doge. Flip reset. DJ's last back, and DJ makes the touch. Schlonk will just cupcake it down to the ground. 1-1 overtime, Game 5.
This is a narrative right here. Got DJ popping it up high. Can he do DJ things? Gets a reset over 2, and oh my God. There's just no words. He hits him with the LOL for good measure. But, yeah, Burnsville taking it in 5. I don't really know what to say.
I don't either. It was over as quick as it started.
And then it was just, what do you do? I feel like that happens so often, though. You get this game that's like no goals. Or then it's like back and forth, 1 or 2. And then you're like, oh, this is going to be such a good overtime.
That was such
and then
a good
bam,
shot from
it's done in
Flushy.
8 seconds.
Yeah.
It was.
This goal,
but, yeah.
rough to give up for Burnsville or for Duluth. Oh, man. It just panicked on the goal line, and it turned into that. DJ with a flip reset gets the dunk. Yeah, just a beautiful shot. Beautiful way to end the game and beautiful way to end the series. Sometimes it just isn't in the cards right off the kickoff on overtime.
Well, I guess you kind of got your prediction. You were close.
Yeah,
and you didn't go over.
No. Not quite.
But, yeah, what a series. Those are the ones you like to see.
Over as quick as it began, right?
Yeah.
We got one more, though. One more, Bemidji and Rochester. Big fan of your card design.
Yeah. But with that game, I don't know. I haven't looked at the score reporting for Chow, but that will be a 3-way tie for 3rd for Chow.
Really?
Which is kind of crazy. Yeah. Omaha, Burnsville, and Chicago all at 60 points. Just behind Rochester at 64, second. And then Brainerd just running the, Chow division at 78.
Pretty much. But yeah.
Shout out Brainerd.
Shout out Brainerd. Up next, though, Rochester Rhythm taking on the Bemidji Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks coming off a sweep of Green Bay in the past series. My team. God damn it. But yeah, a team that can go toe to toe with Rochester, but Rochester's on another level at the moment, along with Brainerd and that top of that team. But yeah, woo-hoo-hoo. It's gonna be a tough series for both teams. I'm just excited to see how it goes, Coop.
I'm just excited to cast.
Me too.
I haven't casted one with you in probably over a year.
We're having
honestly.
fun. We're enjoying our night.
And then, two, I haven't casted since before my Christmas trip.
Hey, there
and
we
I have
go.
a new mic.
Let's go.
So I actually sound good. You guys
We're
can hear
here for
my,
it.
my sexy voice. But yeah.
Have fun. Next match is coming up just a bit.
Time to be alive, how will I survive? Left the battlefield, 1974. I think I'm going insane.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We are here once again. Me and not Stewie. It is Spalty. How are you doing, Spalty?
I'm back from a series, man. I am excited to see how these two teams played against each other because, I played both of them throughout the season. Both are very capable. And, I want to see how things have changed too because I know, Rochester, they were doing really good throughout a lot of the season, started having kind of a rough patch with each other, but I think from what I've seen, they've kind of figured out a little bit what they're doing. And Bemidji also trying to make some changes in how they play, and I do not doubt either of these teams are capable of winning against one another. But looking at the schedule today, Bloomington 3-0'd Minneapolis. Stu and I were incredibly off on that one. Kudos to Bloomington for coming out and showing up. But Winnipeg versus Omaha, 3-1 to Omaha. I kind of was expecting a lot out of Winnipeg too. I saw part of that series happen, and Winnipeg. I think they're kind of in the same spot as Minneapolis. Just need some games in with each other. But then close reverse sweep from Burnsville or from Duluth here. But Burnsville does win in Game 5 overtime. DJ with a really beautiful flip reset play to end that one. But one more series ahead of us. What do you think, Coop?
Well, I think we've seen everything so far on stream. We've seen a sweep, almost reverse sweep, a Game 4. And we are slightly behind, so we'll just kind of jump in soon. But I'm gonna go for the I say upset, like it isn't just a 2 seed versus a 6, but I'm gonna say Bemidji and 4.
I don't mind it, but I am going to go the other way. I think Rochester has figured out what they're doing. I think they're going to win in 5. I think it's going to be close.
Really?
I do. I think Rochester, I was talking to Flo a little bit. He said they're figuring something out, man.
I'm excited to see this game. I have watched a few games that each of these teams have played, and I'm eager to see them play each other because they kind of dominated. Also, additionally, both of these teams are coming off of sweeps. Rochester played St. Paul, and then Bemidji taking down Green Bay. Stewie, picture team. And see how these two teams behave. But off the rip, just a lot of aggression.
Yeah, a lot of banging the ball to start off. Definitely not a lot of control. But neither team has made anything happen at all yet. But maybe try to see a little bit more control playing to each other coming up here as Flo does protect the ball off the backboard here. Nutmeg leaves it for Chili, which was a good idea, but Oibu did read that. Was able to get a good enough clear. Flo again cutting it off though. Trying to put one mid for anybody. And power is there, but not quite on target. Not able to get there just on time. And we have a big counterattack here. All 3 blue players up on the field, trying to get one mid for absolutely anybody. But this Rochester defense is starting off pretty strong so far.
Yeah, this is just it's a really back and forth game. Just 50s out the wazoo, as we say in the biz. Power looking for a pass over to Oibu. Chili is up very early for that one. Wob gets a half-decent clear. Nutmeg looking for a play off the corner. This is a banger of a clear into the Rochester zone here. Chili with an interesting touch in the midfield. Over to the wall. Flo gets a nice ceiling pinch. Over to Oibu. Isn't able to get the touch on it. Wob into the corner now. 2 minutes already elapsed in this series with no goals. Nutmeg now clearing it into the Rochester half. Oibu extremely awkward on the defensive end. Nutmeg looking to take advantage of it. Gets a bump on Oibu and a pass over to Chili. Chili with a nice little side pinch. Wob is there, but it is sent back. And I'm liking how aggressive this is and just controlled by both teams. Just always action going on. And Chili popping one in for Bemidji here in Game 1 with 250.
I mean, beautiful eyes by Wob there, putting that mid. Definitely, after that first minute, seeing a lot more playing with teammates, which is always, especially this late in the season, it's great to be able to see teams that have had their time to kind of figure out how to play with each other and how to play actually as a team rather than, you know, individually. And it's nice to see teams finally putting that together and making it happen. And, you know, if Bemidji's gonna be any team to do that, yeah, they are definitely that team, because they're very defensive and very teamwork oriented. But they are up 1, half the game left here. Rochester can make anything of this as Flo tries to control. Does beat 2-1 there, but Wob sitting back far enough to make a play, but a shot passed, and Chili is able to barely save it. Nutmeg coming in to save the day. Oibu with a potential shot, but Wob is able to clear it into the corner and does get another 50 as well, but pressure is still not gone. Oibu able to keep this into the corner, but Chili does steal the boost, tries to make a play backwards, but is just too awkward, and Flo trying to keep the pressure on, but Power is the one to be able to do that, and Wob finally tries to get the ball out and is able to get a good enough 50 to maybe just give themselves a little bit more time.
Yeah, I mean, like, the defense on Bemidji is just a force to be reckoned with. Just reading Rochester like a book and showing really no signs of letting up. Power, unfortunate clear over the net. Down to Chili is Wob. Wob going up early for this one. Chili opts to leave it for Flo and kind of get bumped around by Uebu, but Power popping it. Wob over to Nutmeg. Can Nutmeg get a touch? It is off the backboard. No one there for Bemidji. Chili up extremely early. Flo gets a nice tap off of his own backboard. Nutmeg now. It's a controlled touch off the backboard, looking to air dribble it across. Gets reset. Over Power. Flo is able to stop it over to Oibu. Oibu making the defense here a little uncomfortable. Wob is up early. Nice 50 into the corner now. Flo controlling touch, trying to get a second. No one is there. Chili just sending it down for free. Wob is there for the shot. Sends it wide right. Keeping pressure here with 30 seconds left. Wob is there for the save, a potential open net, and Flo will take it into the corner. 30 seconds left here, and Bemidji is looking really, really strong.
Yeah, they are looking very good, but you cannot downplay what Rochester has been doing so far, as there's an open net opportunity. Oibu is able to score it. I was a little worried he was putting that wide for a second there. Couldn't get to it, but does distance himself enough from the ball to get that angle. Which, as I was saying, you know, you can't downplay this Rochester team. I mean, they've just been solid. They don't do anything necessarily flashy. They're just very, very solid with each other, all very solid players. And, you know, in this point in the game, I think they've kind of figured out their flow a little bit. Flow mentioned, by the way.
Oh my God!
But this one might go into overtime unless Nutmeg has anything to say of it.
Oh my God!
Or does pass it to him, but Oibu on 0 boost, able to get that save, and Power opts to put that down. Not a bad idea. And
OT
we got
game
1-1 into overtime.
I like to see it. I like overtimes. When they don't, I don't know if you were able to watch the last series, but this overtime I'm hoping lasts much longer than the game 5. But it already has, so we're looking in the right direction. Wob off of his own backboard. No one there to challenge. Gets this boost for free. Tries to do a little bit more. Nutmeg destroying Power here with a nice little demo in the midfield. Flo gets it past 1. Chili is there for the play. Pops it mid. No one is there for Bemidji. Nutmeg now. Little cheeky ceiling touch. Opts to fake it for Wob. Into the corner now. Power a little uncomfortable. Oibu gets it on target. Chili sent into the corner. Chili now. Slow playing it off the sidewall. Nutmeg is up. Gets it 1. Can he get 2 off the wall? Does get 2. Oibu is there for a beautiful touch into the sidewall. Clearing out pressure. Power with an unfortunate little chip over to Chili. Doing some mechie things. Oibu off the sidewall. Off the sidewall again. Playing some wall ball here. Rochester. Power with a fantastic catch. Kind of uncomfortable here. And the demo from Nutmeg completely opens the net here for Chili. What a fantastic play by Bemidji.
Yeah, I mean, Nutmeg, he not only got that demo, but he chased Power down to a point where Power had to hit the brakes with 0 boost. Just couldn't necessarily get back to help his team out in a save. Very, very good play by Nutmeg. He was bottom of the scoreboard, but yeah, no, I mean, you don't get points for demos and bumps. So like, you can't even look at that and be like, oh, he didn't do it. Like he put some work in that game, got some really good
Correct.
beats, and
That's kind of-
brought them
I've-
that win.
I've noticed that's kind of how Rochester plays too. In the Oibu? Yeah, like in the Oibu goal they had, Power did a great job of boxing out Nutmeg. There was nothing Nutmeg could do to get to the ball because Power was just, he wouldn't let him turn. So both teams really abusing the bump game, and that's a really good thing. I like to see it. I like the physical aspect of Rocket League. Some people will hate me for doing it, but it's a goal. A goal is how you win. So,
But to be fair, it sucks. It is annoying to get bumped and demoed, but at the end of the day, that's kind of how this game has shifted. If you look at RLCS, it's shifted to be a lot more bump and demo heavy and just taking players out of the game. Because taking a player out of the game completely messes up rotations. It completely messes up your idea of who's supposed to go next. It completely disrupts the team, and it's a very powerful thing to be able to do. That some teams can take advantage of, some can't. But like, I feel like these are two teams that, with how defensive they are, being able to get that demo definitely helps with their offense. But starting off here, pretty uneventful. Wob does get a really beautiful sidewall read, leaving Flo really awkward. Flo does float just enough in the air to get another touch on that, but trying to keep the pressure on Bemidji. Two players diving at it, but unfortunately they have to leave that. Chili trying to keep the pressure on though, as Wob able to get a touch to the corner, bumps onto Power from Chili and a demo in the back line on Flo, but Oibu being very stoic, able to bail his team out.
stoic Oibu moment. Wow, now looking for an air dribble, intercepted by Flo. Nutmeg up early, opts to fake it, get it 50'd with Oibu. Nutmeg now passing it into the midfield. Chili is there, and the team plays for Bemidji have been coming out the last few minutes, and I'm all about them.
Indeed, like I said, game one, these players have been playing with each other and getting some teamwork done, and absolutely love to see it. I mean, that's what Rocket League's all about, right?
I don't.
Well,
what
was that?
I'm not sure. I don't think they did anyway, but I don't think either of these teams really switched their roster after the second trade window. Maybe, I think they did a little bit after the first. I don't remember. But, and, with how they performed in the major, it's really, really good to see these teams still performing up to the standard. It's all too common in what I've seen. This is my first season playing, so I don't know a whole lot, but in spectating other teams, I've seen some that do super well in the major and prior to major, and then just crash out. And it's really, really nice and refreshing to see that these two teams are still going at it after all these weeks.
For sure. It really does. Oh my goodness, I'm just trying to yap here, trying to find some space to talk, and I immediately get cut off completely. Flo, that was an absolutely beautifully placed shot. That's the one spot that he is scoring that. So kudos to Flo for that shot. It is 1-1. Plenty of time left here. Little fake kickoff. Okay. See a little bit of kickoff strats here. Flo trying to get a piece. Actually does fake out Chili, but Nutmeg just waiting as long as he can so his teammates can get back. Does a great job at that. And Oibu not successful in trying to hit that around Wob. I almost said Rob, excuse me. But Power trying to read a touch. Oibu just doesn't understand what's going on there. But not enough boost for Oibu to follow that up either. And Wob, not quite the touch he needs. Oibu is able to hit around him, but his teammates are there, as usual, to bail him out.
That is true. Some of the things that these teams have gotten away with this game are kind of criminal, but they make it work. But 1-1 here, 2 minutes left. Both teams looking to change that fact. Power with a nice save, rejecting the shot from Wob. Wob now uncomfortable on his own end. Power looking to make a play off the sidewall. Oibu is up, is not able, to connect. Low now, 50 on Wob on the sidewall. Nice recovery from Power, keeping it close. But this is controlled by Nutmeg. Chili now. Awkward touch off the ceiling. Good 50 into the sidewall here. Power now off the sidewall as well. Double commit here for Bemidji. It does work in their favor. Chili now, shot on target. Fantastic placement, and Oibu is there for the save. Minute and a half left here. This next goal is crucial for both of these teams here.
Yeah, one thing I've seen from Oibu is he is just always able to just kind of take his time and let the opponents shoot, and, you know, he gets a save almost every time from it. He's just so good at just waiting patiently, which, you know, as you get better at Rocket League is definitely one thing that you need to be able to do, is not panic and just, you know, when you can control the ball, control the ball. When you can't go for it, just sit back and be patient, you know, and he does that very well, and that is why he is, you know, one of the highest in the tier for it. But beautiful sidewall read from Power. Does get denied, but Oibu opting to keep the pressure on. Little miss there, but Nutmeg is able to save, and Chili with a good clear, but Oibu with full boost sitting back just waiting for that clear to keep the pressure on his team's you know, I can't speak sometimes.
Offense.
keeping his
what
on his
a
offense.
play.
I can't find the words to speak here.
You're
but
becoming Stewie.
I am becoming Stewie. Those who know, but Power, a good positioning there for that shot.
Yeah, what a great placement here from Power, bringing his team 2-1 here. 30 seconds left. Rochester, they don't necessarily need this game. It is only game 2, but definitely the last thing you want to do is drop this. So good to see that they can control this game how they want to, but it is not over. 20 seconds, anything can happen here. Power, Oibu, both awkward. This is potentially an open out opportunity for Bemidji, and unfortunately Chili skies it. That would have been a perfect play by Bemidji, but 8 seconds left. Low killing time with a nice little air dribble. Chili now also air dribbling as well. And that will be game 2, Rochester.
Oh, that was so terrifying when that double commit happened.
I
There was
know.
nobody in net, but
It was the opportunity.
Bemidji just, I don't know what happened there. They just took it too slow, and Chili a little too far up for the pass. So not able to get it done. But yeah, they have nothing to worry about. It is 1-1 in the series. It is what it is. Just got to go next and focus moving forwards.
I will say Rochester's bump game definitely improved that one. The one thing I want to point out is the defensive bumps. Nothing angers me more than when I'm playing offense and I die. Like, it doesn't, in my brain, like, it doesn't really make sense. That just, my brain just kind of short circuits. And like Rochester did that a bunch when they were on defense, killing Bemidji players. And it works. But it is 1-1 now, so basically we're playing a best of 3. So we'll see what happens here. But
Indeed.
little momentum shift here in Rochester's favor after that game.
Yep, indubitably, as some may say. Bringing out my vocabulary a little bit here.
Inconceivably.
But regardless here, kickoff does go in Rochester's favor, but Chili able to get that corner boost. Immediately Flo is on that ball. Flo has been pretty good, I feel like, on this team, as almost playing that first man, you know, just diving at the ball, and whether he gets the beat or not doesn't matter. He forced it to his team if he gets beat. Otherwise, he gets, you know, possession of the ball if he beats. So I mean, he's kind of played that role, but really awkward in this orange half here. Don't even know what happened there.
Yeah, I don't know. Nutmeg just kind of ran a train on the defense, and then Chili into Flo, and the whole enchilada mentioned again.
Into the orange.
Yeah, I don't really know. Bemidji, you just kind of take it, I guess. There's not, I mean, it's a goal, a free goal, but it cannot feel good for Rochester. But luckily, plenty of time.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it. I would move past it. I mean, it is what it is. You know, when goals like that happen, where it's just like a little mistake, you know, leads to a goal, you can't fret on it. Otherwise, you just start playing worse. You got to just move on. But luckily for them, like you said, it was early enough in the game that they don't really have to worry too much about it anyways. Only one down, 4 minutes left. Low trying to make a play on this ball. If Oibu gets that bump, that is a goal, but Chili as stoic as he can be, able to get that. But Flo just trying to keep pressure on as much as he can. Oibu needs to leave because he has 0, and Flo just not able to get there on time. But staying in this orange half here, Nutmeg does get beat, but does get a demo, and another demo coming out from Oibu, leaving the net open, but Flo not able to. Another demo coming out. How many demos are gonna come out before a goal goes in? Oh my gosh.
This is just great Call of Duty. This is just Modern Warfare is what this is. This, like, everyone's dying. I mean, first of all, I didn't even see who it was, but the vision on whoever hit it to the, well, I think it was Flo, but hits it backboard and then immediately goes for a spawn demo is crazy, and it worked.
Yes, it did, and a little bit of scramble in there as we're talking. They are able to get that out, but Bemidji trying to keep some offense going. Nutmeg does put that one in. But Oibu, just every time I swear that thing is on the goal line, Oibu just he flips into it. But oh my gosh, Oibu! Oh, he thought he had enough time to get that corner boost, and Nutmeg really good fake by Wob, surprisingly actually, and Nutmeg just takes it right into the net.
Yeah, unfortunate turn from Oibu looking at that corner boost and just doesn't have enough boost in his tank to get back to it. But yeah, nice sense from Nutmeg to just understand he can just air dribble it in. But almost a dangerous play for Rochester. But Wob making a quality defensive clear. Chili kind of awkward, looking for another touch off the wall. Is able to get it over to Nutmeg. Nutmeg now, can he score again? He'll dazzle you. Flo now, off the sidewall. For anybody mid, gets a 50 with power. Chili is there. Wob will follow up. This is popping high. Nutmeg is there, gets a reset. Unable to get a shot on target, though. This ball is high and far. Wob, for a double off corner, is able to reach it in time. Power now, pass into the midfield. Oibu is there. This is an open net for Bemidji, and it's just skied. Power was able to get back on defense in time, but yeah, I mean, that's just an opportunity you can't miss if you're Bemidji. Luckily, they're up 1, but I know they're going to be kind of kicking themselves for that opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, the 3v1, it's not often that you don't see that get scored. But, I mean, Power on 0 boost was able to kind of cut off most of the net. But, yeah, that definitely would have been a nail in the coffin. And it turns out they actually really needed that goal because immediately after, about 30 seconds later, I don't even know how, but just, it is in Rochester
I think Nutmeg,
scores.
Nutmeg must have gotten bombed. I don't know how that... Whatever. I mean, it worked. Rochester tying it up. I don't know how that even... I wish we had a better angle at that. I think it looked like Nutmeg got bumped or something. But, yeah, Rochester bringing it back. And that's a wild touch from Oibu. Chili just unfortunately had to sit there and watch it roll into his net.
Yeah, not quite sure why Nutmeg opted to sit in the net instead of just trying to make a play with Chili behind him to cover for him. But
Rochester taking advantage of this and kind of showing they deserve this win.
Yep, and yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but regardless, Rochester now with the opportunity to get this win here. Also, I've noticed a lot from this game. I feel like it's been in the blue half a lot more than the first game and second game. For sure, which has definitely treated them well in this past, 60 seconds as they've gotten those 2 goals. But Wob not able to make a play. Power trying to put one on net, but Nutmeg just controlling it as much as he can. Does get dunked by Oibu. Really good play by Oibu to read that he wasn't hitting that out. But it doesn't really turn into anything as Wob tries to put one middle for his team. Nutmeg did have the opportunity here, but quick 3v1 here though. Chili's left back alone. Flo gets the bump, and it's in. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is so hard for Chili to defend.
It's unsavable. If you don't go early enough, you're just I mean, like, amazing sense from Flo to realize that, and if you're last in that situation, there ain't nothing you can do about it. But up 2 with 30 seconds left here in game 3. It's looking like Rochester, but that being said, oh, that was close. Bemidji almost getting a 3rd goal here, but Power now. 50 with Chili into the midfield. Power now. Just trying to waste time. Just needs to hit the ground, and this will be game 3 for Rochester.
Yeah, they've figured it out a little bit. Oibu with his little, I don't even know what kind of celebration that is, but
What did we just witness?
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I didn't like that. I didn't like the Fennec jiggle. I don't. Anyway, yeah, I mean, carrying the momentum. They're putting Bemidji on their heels now. Oibu, I don't ever want to see that again. I'll be honest with you.
It reminds me of the faulty work a little bit. Those who know.
And kind of, I have seen that.
You did not like that one. My bad. Bad comms. My bad.
Yeah, he was not a fan of that, but yeah,
That is my magnum opus. Forever will be my magnum opus. But regardless, let's move past that.
Yeah, Bemidji just kind of, I don't know, they just kind of got suffocated. As you mentioned, it's been in the blue half for a majority of the game, and it seems to work for him. But this is not over. It's still anybody's series. Obviously, Rochester has a big, advantage walking into this 4th game, but I have faith in the Lumberjacks.
I hope you do, because you did vote for them, to be fair.
I did. I did.
I voted for Rochester in 5, so wouldn't be too disappointed if this goes to 5 and either way. But
yeah,
we'll have to see. Only time can tell. Nutmeg making himself a little awkward there, but his holding power slide able to recover pretty well. Ball's put down onto the Bemidji side, but Chili. Wait, I feel like that ball wasn't even close to net. Wait, am I just tripping? Did he get a save?
Good, bro? Are you good? I don't know. There was one. I don't know.
I might be tripping. I swear I saw him cleared off the backboard to give him a save, but either way.
It must have glitched, but either way, yeah. Wow, oh my god, Oibu. Banger clear. Was expecting a 50, but he just puts it past one and is able to read the backboard. The Bemidji defense looking really uncomfortable here. Chili just is unable to read that. Kind of a crucial whiff. Not really great for the mental after you've just lost 2 games to Rochester to drop that one to him, but just recover.
Yeah. Mental is definitely, I mean, it's always been a big part of Rocket League, It's crazy how much, getting mad at something happening can change how somebody plays.
Correct.
And you just gotta hope, for Bemidji, it's not really affecting them too much. But, well, we'll have to see. They got a lot of game to play here. See if they make any more mistakes. Nutmeg able to bump flow off that ball. Wob trying to take it into the corner. Good play by him to try to keep possession. But Oibu able to get 1 dunk, tries to go for 2. Doesn't get a bump on Nutmeg, and a double commit from Nutmeg, and Chili does leave the net slightly open, but Nutmeg was able to land just barely onto that one, giving his team a little bit more time. Wob with barely enough boost to get there. And Nutmeg trying to get a clear. A triple commit from Bemidji comes out. What is going on right now? It's absolute mayhem on this blue side right now.
Yeah, that was a Blue Angel moment for sure. Wob now trying to get, what a pass into the midfield. I don't know if Nutmeg was expecting it or not, but kind of a weird little ghost touch hit. Nutmeg now. Wall dash makes him a little awkward. Chili now looking for a turn, is beat by Flo. Oibu. Stoic Oibu moment. Slow play in it. Flo on the ceiling now. Opts to drop it down for Power, who is there for the shot. Kind of a slow popper. Power now off the backboard again. Rochester offense just not letting up, and Oibu unfortunately bounces it, and it goes crossbar out. but they are up 1. They do not need that goal. Oibu, 50, keeping it in. I don't think the ball has left Bemidji's half in the last minute. No!
Oh no, and an error! Messed up the wave dash and just flying past the ball. You absolutely hate to see it. If we're talking mental, that might somehow make it even worse. And Nutmeg says chili lagging. Who knows how true that actually is, but I see his ping spiking a little bit. Maybe he is, but regardless, just so unfortunate. And, that's, like we said, mental killer right there. Doubling their lead is Rochester. 2 minutes left. This could be the nail in the coffin, but no, this is still plenty of time for Bemidji to try to get 2 goals here. They just need to somehow figure out a way to get this out of their half, because this has been there the whole time, it feels. And as I'm saying that, lead is now up 3. That is very hard to recover from.
Yeah, I mean, kudos to Rochester. They're doing it well, not letting off the pedal. But yeah, I mean, I'd hate to be in Bemidji's just brain right now. You win the first game, and then you potentially drop the next 3 for the series. Just hurts. But and just kind of a bad couple games on the defensive end. But minute and a half, they are gonna start to need some goals here pretty quick, as Nutmeg does sky one off the backboard. Oibu, shot just wide left of the net. Low now, kind of awkward going the wrong way on offense. Oibu up early with Nutmeg, gets a 50 and a reset, pass 2. Looking for a pass, chips it over to Power. Nutmeg is there for the intercept. Chili now, clearing it, wasting time here for Bemidji. Or against Bemidji, I should say.
I was gonna say, all you need to do as Rochester at this point is,
score another goal.
You could score more goals, but as Oibu's trying, but all you really need to do is just let the clock run down and finish this game out. Don't make any dumb offensive plays that just put you out for too long. But yeah, I mean, they're definitely not making some dumb plays. They're making really good 50s, really good challenges, and at this point, I don't think it's really looking possible to get 3 goals here. But
no. Oibu.
Yeah, really rough for Bemidji.
Yeah, it's just one of those nights, I guess. But Wob trying to get a little consolidation goal. Not consolidation. Consolation. Nutmeg, can he get one? Let's see. Over to Wob.
There's
it's
a
an
chance.
open net.
There's a chance.
Nutmeg. Nutmeg, my king. My moist critical king.
And the what a saves come out, even though he just lost. That is certainly
I'll hit him with
something
one
to
too.
say, but
great series by both teams. We had
holy moly, Nutmeg dropped 700 just to lose.
That is
that
wild.
is so sad.
6 saves. Oh my god, could have been 7. 6, 7. What's the difference, really? But fantastic series by both teams. Rochester just dropping game 1 and then, dominating the next 3 is just really testament to how strong their org is. But with that win, I believe, I don't know if they stay where they are. So Rochester stays at second with 69 points. Nice.
Nice.
Followed by a 3-way tie for third. I just killed Stewie, chat. With Omaha, Burnsville, and Chicago. I think there's a few games that still need to be inputted. But yeah, pretty close.
All right,
close,
dude.
things here.
6 or 7 games, something like that.
But yeah, we covered the whole thing with Stream. We got a sweep. We got an almost reverse sweep. The only thing we didn't get was a successful reverse. But yeah, quality games nonetheless. Pleasure casting with you, Faulty. Will definitely not be our last. So
hope not. I mean, we do got one more week of regular play, and then we got majors coming up soon. Very, very important. This is where we see teams that are below 8th potentially make it, which, you know, would definitely be awesome for them. But, you know, we're coming into our last few weeks, and then we got LAN.
Chicago Rising Star looking a little rough. But...
Those who know. You're not out of it though. That's the thing. Is, you know.
Correct.
From
anyway, we're off topic.
You know, majors one way to make that up. But regardless, thank you guys very much. I appreciate you, Coop. Thank you, Stu.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody who's been here to help out with the streaming. I have had a good time. If I didn't, I wouldn't be here. So appreciate you guys very much.
Thank you all.
They say time should heal, but it's been
Yeah.
Wasted, face it. You're never gonna make it. Rockstar, you won't get far. I know you're confused. People tell you you can be anything you wanna be. Wanna go to outer space, superhero in the streets. Damn, what a lie. What a time to be alive. How have I survived? Left the battlefield, 1974. Tell you you can be anything you wanna be, a king or a queen, as long as you got a dream. Oh no, it's a lie. They just wanna take your life, try to tell you it's a battlefield. People tell you you can be anything you wanna be, wanna go to outer space, superhero in the streets. Damn, what a lie, what a time to be alive. How have I survived? Life's a battlefield, 1974.